I feel like I'm too bright over here.
No, I think you're good. Hi, you guys. It is, what is it? It's Sunday.
That's right.
I know. I was like,
Oh my gosh.
It is Sunday, April 2nd, and it is time for the Coleman Collective. I'm Sarah, the traveling button, and this is my hubby, David, Junk Drunk Mantiques, and this is our weekly live sale. So welcome, everybody. We're super glad you're here. How the heck is everybody tonight? It's Sunday. We've made it through another week, but the real question is, who's ready for Monday tomorrow?
Not really.
Not really.
I'm going to be shipping all day from like 8 o'clock in the morning to probably 6 o'clock at night.
Yeah. We have a lot of shipping going on right now, per usual. Hi, you guys. Welcome, welcome. Well, we are thrilled to be here with you. And I've actually been looking forward to this particular sale for a couple weeks now, because I've had, pardon me, the stuff curated for a little bit for this sale. So I am very excited to be able to bring you all kinds of antiques and cool stuff that we found over the last several weeks. Yes, Skittles background, taste the vintage. That's right.
Just try to get it off the screen.
Yes, we're here for good vintage and giggles. Karen says, I'm retired. I don't care.
I don't care.
Classic Karen. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to go up and see who we have in the house tonight.
Show.
Tina Hansen. Hello.
Hey, Trina.
Lisa's here. Howdy, Lisa. Karen Williams, as always. Henri.
Karen, love her.
Hello. Shannon Farrar. And we have Miss Holly here. Hello.
Spring break.
Miss Holly is going to be our bid ender tonight. And Lisa Viscomi is going to be backing her up. So, Holly, thank you so much for bid ending for us tonight. You rock. Whoop, whoop.
Yes.
And we have Linda Dabrun in the house. Hi, Linda.
Debrun.
How are you guys? I probably always butcher that. Is it Debrun? Dabrun? Tell us where we're messing up, Linda. Karen Thiessen Vintage. Howdy, how are you, girly? Good to see all of our fam. And there's Northwest Sunshine. It is especially wonderful to see your face. We are glad you are here. Hi, Gavin. Hello. And I know Karen is there too. Hi,
Gavin. I have something that I picked, and this is no pressure for you to buy, but you inspired me to grab an item at the last estate sale because of your vintage records and all the vintage record players and stuff. So I'm kind of excited.
Well, that's awesome. Yes, we have some really interesting, fun things coming tonight, and we've been curating literally all weekend. We have been out picking and trying to source, and it's been kind of one of those weeks where it's been a little rough. It's been a little rough to find some stuff this week. So, but yes, hello. Let me get back to saying hello. Hi, Daniel. It is good to see you in Preston. Live, laugh, vintage. I'm down with it. And hello, Perla. It is great to see you here as well. One of our regulars. Hi, Mindy. Hi. Welcome. Hello. And I'm scrolling on down here, you guys. Tammy's in the house. Hello, Tammy. Hello, Desert Girl. Hi, Stacy Rogoski. Janet Corsack says, I hate Mondays. I'm with you, Janet. Mondays are just always a rough one, especially after our late nights on Sunday nights. Hey, Stardust, it is great to see you and Robin. Okay, guys, I'm scrolling down, and if I missed anybody, I am sorry. Hello, Mother Tucker's in the house.
Hey,
good to see you, Jason. Hello, Audrey Patterson. Howdy. Welcome all. So I know like 99% of you guys know the drill with the live sale. For those that may not, here's how it's going to go. We are going to show you a vintage item. We are going to put the price up on the screen. You're going to be able to bid on it in the comments, and we do accept just in case bids. That is during the countdown that we will do. So once the item has been up for a while, we'll count it down from 15. During that countdown, you can put in a just in case, and you would write JIC and then whatever you're willing to be bid up to, and we will take you and your bid up to $1 over what the highest bid was. So if that makes sense, great. If not, ask questions. We're here to help. And hello to my lurkers tonight, to those that never say hi or aren't saying hi this evening. Hello. I'm glad you're here too. Thank you so much, at least for having us on in the background and what have you. It's Sunday and the weather's really nice here. So it feels really springy and really good, minus the crazy wind we had.
Which finally died down just
Yeah.
a little bit ago.
Thank goodness. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. So David and I both are in Colorado. If you did not know, that's where we're shipping from, and we're in one house. So what that means for you with the Coleman Collective is that you always have one invoice and one box. We will combine everything for you if you buy from either one of us. Hi, Tiffany. Welcome. Thank you guys again so much for hanging with us. It is our regular Sunday night sale, the Coleman Collective, and we have a vintage and we have antiques. Hey, Wordsmith, it is great to see you. Hey, Evelyn, hands full putting jewelry under a loop. I love it. We are happy to see you guys. Thank you for being here. All right. Hey, Patty Rose. I saw you got to meet Jason and Bill. That is so cool. I am so glad that you got to meet everybody. And what a fun time. I saw your picture and it was nice to put a name with a face. So we are going to, oh, that's awesome, Tiffany. Well, thank you. We like to keep just a happy, chill vibe in here. And that's what we're here for. Good vintage and some giggles. Hey, Vintage Gates. Hey, Stock Mary. Hello. All the people are here. It is great to see you guys.
Love to see you in the chat.
David, what am I forgetting?
We will be invoicing probably Tuesday morning. So
yes. Yeah. Hey, Red Spotty. Howdy.
Pretty easy. Hey, Red Spotty. Well, we also do have a special guest tonight. So if you guys have followed my page here on YouTube or my channel here on YouTube or my page on Instagram, I have a wonderful little friend. He's my shop mascot. He's my buddy, Lemmy. Hey, Lemmy, how you doing? He was made by Judy Weiskopf, and she's an amazing crafter. And hey, guys, he has been lonely. Why he doesn't wear his pants.
He needs to put his little pants on.
A little secret. He can't find them. He can't remember where he lost his pants.
In your desk,
but
I think they're in your desk.
They're somewhere in my desk. But Lemmy made a girlfriend at Judy's house. Okay.
He went to Judy's?
Well, when he was at Judy's being made before he came here.
Okay.
Once he got here, he was lonely. They exchanged some letters, and his girlfriend came to town to surprise him. Do you want to meet? Okay. He wants to show you his girlfriend. Okay, Lemmy, calm down. Yes, Lemmy, what's her name? I don't know.
You don't know what her name is? What if we have a little visit in the chat to name Lemmy's girlfriend? I feel like we should name her here.
Show me your purse.
She has a little Barbie purse. You guys, Judy did the sweetest job, and she is anatomically correct. That's all I'm gonna say.
She got bubbies.
Lemmy, calm down. Get it together, Lemmy. Oh my gosh. Now show your little skirt, David, and the sweet little details Judy put into her skirt, and you need to see her boots.
Okay, Lemmy, I got her for a minute. So look at these dangly little Barbie boots, the pink ones. She does have her undies on, so she's covered, but she has her lemon dress with her pink lemon tie all the way around. And of course she has her spring and summer hat because
they like to go a little lemon on it.
Yes, and this little lemon drop necklace.
And she has a bracelet that matches.
And the bracelet.
Like the details that Judy put into this, you guys, it is just so precious and so sweet and so wonderful. We both just
wait.
You want us to wait?
Yeah, come here.
Who's that?
Come here.
That's their
little thing. That is little Squirt. They had a little Squirt baby, and he's probably about 2 months old. So they're taking care of him, and they've been really busy. But they're going to be putting out some fun little video content showing you how Lemmy lives. So Thank you so much, Judy. I love these guys so much. We're going to have so much fun. I just haven't had any chance to play with my dolls. So,
Judy, literally, though, we had so much fun opening your package.
It was so amazing.
Cool surprise. We had no idea. And sure enough, Lemmy's entire family showed up. So freaking cute. Oh my God. He's just precious. I can't.
We have the whole family.
Yeah, it's little tiny squirt lemon drop. And we need to name his lady friend.
Yes. So tonight, drop in the comments. She's feisty. She doesn't really talk much, but she needs a good name to go with Lemmy and Squirt.
But she's sassy, and yeah, she has the biggest little personality you've ever seen. Plus, she has little boobs. So I don't know. It's just too funny, you guys. So let me know what you think that we should name Lemmy's girlfriend. We'll be taking suggestions, and we'll figure it out by next Sunday. Okay. Oh my God!
Thank you so much, Judy.
Judy, you are too talented and creative. That is so cute. Thank you so much. Yes. Genuinely, we love it so much. So good, right? I know, so good.
So good.
All right. So now that you've seen Lemmy's entire family, they'll be making appearances here and there. We got Crazy Dave. Yeah. We got Bucky's here.
Bucky.
We have, hi guys. Well, hell, I'm here too. Did you forget about me? Bet you didn't. Okay, bye.
Yep, we didn't.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we have this little fella. He didn't say a thing. He just looks at you very surprised.
His name's Little Dicky.
Okay. Depository Dave. I don't know. Anyway.
Okay, so
I like Hot Lips right now is leading. Hot Lips. I like that.
Hot Lips. I love it. All right. So you're here for the vintage. We're here for the vintage. Let's get into it. I think I'm going to go first tonight because I actually have one extra item tonight than normal. So
perfect.
Let's start here. David, I'm going to put me on the thingy. There we go. All right. So starting bid on this item, we're jumping in, guys, is going to be $15. And this is a 3-fer. So you're going to get all 3. And first up is this precious little bisque penny doll. Look, he's got his little hands in his britches. I don't know, guys. I feel like this could be young Mother Tucker's. I'm not sure. Jason, is this you? Look at that. Look, I don't know. Hey, quintessentially, I have my hand in my pocket. There we go.
What you doing with he's got his hot dog in there.
It's hot dogs and little frogs. But look, little dude has on some legit old-fashioned Mary Janes, which I think are really cool.
Yeah.
He is made in Japan, and it is stamped on his back right there, made in Japan. And he does have some wear to his little head. But wait, there's more. He is going to come with these itsy bitsy, teensy weensy little bitsy duckies. And they are the teeniest, tiniest things. They are about a 1/2 inch tall.
They are tiny.
They are literally, they're bisque and they're just itsy bitsy, but they don't have any issues or anything. And they're super cute. I mean, literally, he's like the size of my fingernail. Look, like,
yeah,
him's a little guy. So you're going to get these 2 little dudes. Okay. And you're going to get little Mr. Bisque penny doll. Usually I find these as little girls and they'll have like sashes and coats and the whole shebang. But this little dude I thought was really unique. I found him at an estate sale. And I like his little kerchief. Perhaps he's a naughty Boy Scout.
Yeah.
Baby Tucker. That's right. Little baby Tucker man. So I think he's just great. And he's a cutie. I like his little britches too. Look at the britches. He's a good little dude. So he's going to come. And again, for spring, I thought he looked cute with the little ducks on either side of him. Look.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's got his little ducks.
Yes. And he's got side eye for days, So I'm not seeing any interest. $15. That is going to take all 3. And they are little tiny bisque vintage Japan figurines. Okay. So we will bring these guys back for the recap, $15, and that takes all of it. All right. And David, I'm going to move you on over.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. There's Janet. Okay. Janet, I didn't see you. It was the lag. I apologize. Yeah. So, guys, I am going to start a countdown. Let me move myself back over. There we go. I've got the window open in here. It's so nice. All right. So let's count this little booger down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for a bid end. Thank you guys so much for being here with us. Happy Sunday.
Yes. Happy Sunday.
Sunday.
And I am having cold brew coffee.
Are you?
Non-alcoholic.
I'm having just cold coffee. It's not cold brew. It's just cold.
It's just cold.
Thank you, Peter. You're always so sweet. All right, Holly, there's our bid in, sweetie. Thank you so much. Janet Corsack, those little boogers are going to you. They are too cute. Enjoy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mindy.
All right, Sarah, I have a choice here. And I'm going to start this choice at $8.
Okay.
And rarely do I get a chance to find these at a decent price to bring them. And I'm messing with this lid. Just wanted to make sure it worked. Okay, so I have 3 for choice, and they are identical. Same. Well, no, let me strike that. They're not identical. They are the same time period. One is a little bit more scratched up on the back than the other. And then this one here has just a little bit of rust on top, whereas the other's a little bit less. With that being said, I mean, these are just great little tobacco tins made by Velvet. Pipe and cigarette tobacco, great for a Mantiques montage going on a shelf. Also great little stash boxes because they do still all close. So the lid is on a pivot. And they're clean enough to use.
Pivot.
And so when you're closing this one, I think, it's like real tight, but it does close all the way down. I'm going to test them all live just to make sure. Yeah, that one's nice and clean as well.
Yeah, these are nice. If you're a crafter too, they're great to put little bits in. But if you're a crafter, you could do something interesting with these. I think they'd look good in a Mantiques display with pipes and stuff.
Yeah, and hopefully I'll get a chance this next week to do a quick video of a couple of shelves that I have upstairs. And I use different vintage tobacco tins just to kind of mix in with some of my other like Mantiquey stuff. Yeah, the hinges are all in good condition, which is kind of rare. And there's no dings, no big dings, just a little bit of scratching. And I'll show you the worst scratching. And that's on the back of it. So they are great for decor. And it's always good to start getting some things for Father's Day if you have someone to purchase for. Yep. So I have 3 available and we are at 10. So I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. Let me get this. And I'm just going to show right here. That's just some sticker residue. I can get that cleaned off. I didn't even notice that. And it'll be nice and clean, just like the others. So you used to make your own cigarettes. Yeah, I remember my grandpa rolling his own cigarettes.
When you were in the military and you used to smoke, I think you did too at one point, right? Or did you?
Once in a while, depending. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once in a while, yeah. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. Oh, thank you, Sawdust. Thank you. I can't take all the credit. Sarah and I do that. Kind of rearrange this office. It's both of our like vintage palettes. So just a little bit of eclectic of everything. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Yeah. And if you are a crafty little son of a gun, you could definitely take one of these, pop the lid open, and make a little crafty thing in there. Put some, I don't know, stuff sticking out of it.
You crafty son of a gun, David. You're the crafty son of a gun. Watch out now.
Well, I don't like to brag.
You don't like to brag. All right.
I know how to use a glue gun.
There's our bid in.
Okay.
Thank you, Holly. And
Thank you.
Sandra is going to have choice. So
Yep.
Sandra, do you want 1, 2, or 3? And David, are you differentiating them or?
No, they are all identical.
Okay.
There's just the one that has a little bit more scuffing on the back, and that'll just be the third available.
Okay. And then Karen, you are going to be right behind her. Okay.
Yep.
So it is
So
those
we'll just watch.
2. Yes.
Okay. So Sandra, I'm looking right now, and yep, this one is in the best shape, except up here, it's a little bit more patina than the top here, but this one's definitely in the best shape. So I'll get you for that one.
Awesome.
And then Karen, let me know if you want 1 or 2.
Okay. And Sawdust, yes, we are about to celebrate 20 years, April 12th.
Yes.
So, yes, he does still make my heart tingle. He's a biscuit like that. You're my biscuit.
Oh, I didn't know what we were talking about. Yeah, I don't craft much though. I thought you were saying I craft a lot.
No, we were talking about the comment. This.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Aw, tingle.
Somebody said I craft a lot. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna go next.
And Karen Karen wants the rusty crusty one.
All right.
I got you for the rusty crusty, and I think that was everybody. So I'll bring the other one back for the recap.
Fantastic, Mr. Coleman. All right. So hi, Tippy Winks. How's it going? Thank you for being here. All right. So we are going to start with some Italian pottery because you guys know I love it. I also collect this, and I collect this style. So this is a Fantoni style. Can I guarantee you that it's legit Fantoni? I cannot. Why? Because it is just marked Italy on the bottom. That's all we got to go off of. Okay. However, I own some Fantoni pieces, and this is really, really similar. And you'll notice, look at his mask. I feel like maybe it's a masquerade guy. And you've got the little stars in it. David, I'm going to start this at 28.
Okay.
And it is in nice shape. I had put these little butterfly picks, which are really cute, by the way. I had put the little butterfly picks in it to show it. But this is what it looks like standing on its own. This is right at 10.5 inches tall. So it's a nice size. And I like the fact that every single square inch of this is pretty much brush stroked. So you do have the great glaze over the hand painting. And it is all the way around brush stroked, which I think is just great. Yeah. Definitely indicative of the Italian pottery and the style of the era. Now, this would date to like late 50s, 60s era, somewhere in there. Typically, this style too with Fantoni comes out as a black cameo like this in some way. So like all of my pieces have a black background, and then they have kind of a primitive looking figure that is drawn and painted into it. So I know he does look a little sus, which is also kind of why I like him.
Yeah.
And you can see all of the different colors that he's got a coat of many colors. But I feel like it's kind of a masquerade theme, but really great. And then the way they combined the yellow and like this dark gold, it almost gives it kind of like an orange feel. And then you have a great big paint stroke all the way around the cameo. So it's just an excellent piece. Italian pottery is really hot right now, very trendy, and I certainly am into it. It's some of my favorite pieces, and this looks really good with mid-century glass as well. So, you know, you could always display this with some of your like mid-century wooden Danish pieces, as well as glass. So it is just an excellent piece. It's $28 if anyone is interested. You've got the little stars right there. And then you have little masquerade man. So it's right at 10.5 inches tall. No issues whatsoever, made in Italy. And it is just absolutely a gorgeous piece. So I don't see any interest unless
yeah, we have quite a lag, so we'll just wait and check. But
yeah,
I like the way the top of the bottle goes in and then comes back out. Just a little flare right at the top.
Yes, it is. And if you would like, I will include the little butterflies for you. They just kind of bounce around. They're kind of cute.
Yeah, they are.
And they are actually on a spring. So just wonderful, $28 if anyone is interested. If not, we may end up actually either keeping it or we may put it on eBay. So thank you guys. All right, David, I'm going to move you over.
Okay. Oh, no, I don't want to do that yet.
No?
Wait, it's a little bit darker. No, I'm not. Screw it.
Yes, you are. No, you're not. Hey,
No,
guys, well, there's 198 of you here. Would you make sure to subscribe to my wonderful hubby, David? He is Junk Drunk Mantiques, and that is his YouTube channel. And I am Sarah the Traveling Button. If you haven't subbed, please sub. It's free. And please like this video while you're here.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, Sarah, I'm bringing a piece of glass, a beautiful piece of glass, and I'm starting this off at $30.
Okay.
I have a crackle glass by Rainbow Glass, Amberina pitcher. Now, I know I've brought a lot of those little pitchers. This one is right in between like the larger ones and those little fellas. This guy measures right at 6 inches tall and has a big, beautiful opening there for the spout. And then, hey, Bridget. And then it does obviously glow quite a bit. Even with the light on, I think it should be able to pop through for you to see. So it has a beautiful glow on the handle as well as all through the base up to about halfway and then right at the rim. But it is just a beautiful piece by Rainbow Glass, who was Viking before Viking.
Yes.
So high quality, nice and thick. I would compare the clarity and quality to like a Blinko type of crackle.
Look at that shining in front of the window. Wow.
Yeah, it is a sweet piece of glass. Love the colors. And, you know, depending on where you put it in the sun, it will send the crackles down in little shadows on your wall or on the table. So it is a really beautiful piece. Let me get something behind it for you. All right, there we go.
Yes, like a sunrise made into glass. I agree, Sherry. It's
so
pretty.
Totally.
And it does glow like crazy too.
It really does. And yeah, I love the size, and it would definitely fit on a windowsill. Definitely would like to have that next to some sort of light throughout the day. Would be beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and clean, no issues to the glass. Needed no issues. And this was from an estate sale. And actually, most of our stuff today is from different estate sales.
Yeah,
that we've curated for the last couple of weeks.
That's definitely where we find the stuff that's in the best shape.
Yes, I totally agree. And I'll just show you one more time. You can see back here, you can see that orange. That is a very high glow in, once you turn down the lights. So it's a beautiful one. And just $30. This is rainbow. So this is pre-Viking, and it is not Kanawha, which Kanawha is beautiful stuff, but Rainbow did this before Kanawha. So I think that's pretty cool as well. So I'm not seeing any bids, so I can bring it back for a recap. Yeah, that's just Dave's foot. Yeah.
Yes, we have an eBay, but it's not under my business name, and I don't have anything on there right now. So, yes, we again normally either will sell things here. If it doesn't sell here, then we'll put it on Instagram, and then it'll go to eBay. So, yes. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and do these brooches because I think they're just beautiful. And these are enamel wear, you guys. Just absolutely stunning. And they're big. They're big, chunky brooches. I'm starting them at $10 for choice.
Okay.
All right. And first up is this really pretty one. And I love the middle in it. It's got like little fingers that kind of bend. And this is the most beautiful aqua blue. And it's got a Kelly green stem. Great looking pen. Great shape. And this is like 3.5 inches. So it is a big one. This is first choice. Okay. Second choice is going to be this one. And I had never found a dogwood enamel pin brooch before until now. And look how sweet it is. I think this is absolutely perfect. All spring long. And I love the little centers and the enamel petals. Now you can see there's just a little bit of paint loss on the end of that petal. And same with that one. But again, as a brooch, not a deal breaker. It's absolutely gorgeous. And if you collect these enamel pins, you know how popular they are, especially over on the gram.
Right.
And I just think they are darling. So there is that one. That's your second choice. Okay. I have your third choice, which is just solid purple. And it's just a big cluster flower, kind of like a Fujimum. And it has a slightly darker purple center. And again, this one's about 2.5 inches. It is beautiful. And I love having all these together. I think they display so nicely together. And then I have this really great blue and green one. And it's got a gold center. And it is right at 3 inches as well. So let me show you all of them together. And these are your choices. And I think they coordinate nicely. I know a lot of people put these on dress forms as well that collect, or like to make brooches and little arrangements with them. I just think they're wonderful and collectible. And I pick them up every time I have the opportunity and get to find some affordably. So I am going to start a countdown, you guys. Thank you so much, Lizzie. I think so too. Let's count these awesome brooches down. And we are at 12 right now with red spotty mushroom. And then Trina's in, let's see, Leanne and Trina and Robin are in. So here we go, guys. Here's the countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I love enamel brooches. I always think of Tina when I pick these up because I know she's a brooch girl as well. I just think they're sweet.
Same. Has Bucky ever been involved in a Easter parade?
No, but I would love that. If I could be in an Easter parade, I could get the eggs, and then I could talk to the chickens. Okay. All right. So he was going to go on and on about that. All right. Thanks, Holly. There is my bid in, darling. Okay. So Bridget and Kelly, I see your bids. Bridget, for 21, you have first choice. So let me know if you want one.
One's blue.
Okay. Just blue, I'm guessing. Yeah, I bet it is. Okay, so Bridget's going to take the all blue one. And then Kelly, let me know if you want the dogwood, the purple, okay, or if you want the blue and green. I got you, Bridget. Thank you, love. He would probably throw eggs, Rosie Clever. I bet you anything he would.
Yeah.
So, Kelly, I'll wait to hear from you, and you can take one or more if you like. And then behind Kelly would be Leanne Say. And then behind Leanne would be Trina.
Robin. She was the first 16.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Robin. Apologies. Okay. So let me know. Purple and dogwood. You got it. Those are going to you, Kelly. Thank you so much. So what is left is this gorgeous one with the gold center. And let me know, Leanne, if this was the one you wanted. And if not, Robin and Trina, you would be next in line in that order. Okay. So I will wait to hear from you guys. And I'm going to move David back on over. I know, David, we can't take Bucky anywhere.
No, not at all. All right, so
thanks, guys.
When we found this at an estate sale a couple of weeks ago, it was a neat estate sale. We went out to, let's see, where was that? Out in like Black Forest. Really nice big property, really cool house, and found this down in the basement. Absolutely love it. Okay, Leanne said pass. I know you got it. So
okay, no worries. And Trina said yes. Okay. So I've got you, Trina. Thank you. Robin passed. Robin said yes. Okay, gotcha. So it went to Robin. Thank you, because she was the first one for 16. Yes. Sorry for the confusion. Go ahead.
All right, so here's the stand, so you can just set it. Now, I did not know what this was when I found it, but wanted to get it just because it was affordable, and I thought it looked so cool. So come to find out, it's a nautical sextant. You guys probably already knew that. A sextant is, it measures the angle between two objects using reflecting mirrors and all that. So you set this up, or you hold it with the holder here, and you look through the viewfinder, and what it does is it hits this mirror, then this mirror goes up to this one. Yeah, this mirror, and then it goes through, and then you have the different filters to filter the sun and different light. Yes, steampunk to the max. Sextant, sorry, Sextent. I know, I'm butchering it. Sextant.
He said it to me because I was like, "What is that?" And he's like, "It's a sex thing," and I was like, "What?"
No, I said it was a sextant, but it sounded like I said sex thing. It's a sex thing. Yeah. Come on in.
Okay, all right.
So all the pieces work to it. This is made in India, most likely early or late 60s, early 70s. And yeah, it does actually work, but it's more for obviously for just a nautical theme. A great piece to have in your house. So I'm trying to set it up so you can see how it displays.
Coleman's after dark.
Yeah, Coleman's after. So this is Trina, about late 60s, early 70s. You can find stuff like this though on Amazon, newer ones. This one is an older one. So there's multiple ones that you can find. The old antique ones are extremely expensive. But this one's made in India, very high quality. And as you can see, all of the little, the different tinted windows are all intact, no damage, no issues at all. And it basically is a great display piece if you're into nautical. But also when I first saw it, I won't lie, I immediately thought of Daniel, and I thought of like an optometrist, okay, guys, get in close. One or two. That kind of thing. So this is, it is a really cool piece. It determines the distance between like a celestial object. So like your moon, your stars, your sun, and the horizon. So mainly used for boats, but also on land for those types of measurements. So I just love the displayability of it. And it's just something people want to come up and touch, So I'm going to go ahead and count this down. Thank you, Karen.
Sorry, I had to. Okay. But yeah, it's
yeah, Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel, it'd be a weird prescription, but
well, apparently I'm blind in that eye.
Your glasses, baby. All right.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and count down. It's a beautiful piece. Thank you guys for enjoying it. And we'll go ahead and count down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And I just wanted to show you this here. So I've got this Italian pottery vase coming, or you are coming later with the ship on it. But I just thought this would look so amazing displayed that way.
It would, actually.
The nautical and then the Viking ship.
Welcome, Elaine. How you doing?
Hi, Elaine.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, on the nightstand.
Bid end.
Have a trippy time. So Victoria Emery, I don't believe you needed that, just in case. So for 38, this is your piece right here. Thank you so much.
That is awesome. Awesome. All right. I'm going to do this little piece of Fire King that I had, and it is such a great one. It's so collectible. David, I am going to start this at 30. And this is the Fire King Splash Proof Apple Design Bowl. And it would have come as a mixing set. And I want to say these were the ones, along with like the tulip pattern, that you could get for purchasing so much gas at the gas station. And then you would get like a voucher or something.
Oh, wow.
And you could collect these bowls. And it is just a beaut. Thank you, Audrey. I see you. And you see that you also have the little bundles over here of apples, as well as the large bunch on each side. Let me show you the other side. It is just as nice. This one is in what I would consider to be excellent used condition. I don't see any issues, and I don't see any problems with the design. I don't see any areas that have been, yes, there's one little area right there. That little area right there, just on the branch, is the only area I see that's been used. And the only reason I even noticed that is it was different than that side.
Right.
So, literally, that is it. It is in good shape. Let me see, as far as these don't actually tell a size, but I'm going to measure the diameter for you. So it's 7.5 inches from side to side. So in the set, this would be like the medium one. And then there would be a larger one, and then I believe 2 smaller ones, 1 or 2. So if you are a collector of Fire King, and here's the Fire King wear on the bottom, you can see these are really desirable and awesome for spring and summer, and really usable and collectible and so on. So I'm going to start a countdown. I see Audrey is in at 35. Thank you so much. I appreciate your bids. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end.
I don't know, Karen.
I believe from what the pattern is called that it is all apples. I know. I thought it was apples and cherries too at first, but I think it's just apples in the way back. That's just a personal feeling. But yeah, if you want them to be cherries, well then by golly, they're cherries. Yes. Hi, Clean Look. Good to see you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. All right, Audrey, this is coming to you for 35. Congratulations. Thank you so much, my dear.
Yes. All right. So I am going to go ahead and bring that last piece I showed just because it's right here. And I'm feeling it. So, Sarah, I'm starting this off at $48.
Okay.
Okay. And that is the lowest I can go because, of course, we paid up for it at an estate sale, but it is just a remarkable piece. I have not been able to find this online anywhere. It is an Italian ewer, and I do believe it's probably a little bit older, on the older side, probably 30s, maybe even older than that. I don't know for certain. So it's marked Italy and numbered 1200 out of and -112. Now, I don't know how that is done. And then there's some writing on it. So I don't know anything about the writing. Sarah and I both tried to figure out something about it. It does look like it was written on afterwards, maybe by, when it was on sale at the sale, its original sale. Now it does have a little boober. And I'm just show you right on this side. You can see it right there, just a little fella right there. And then it has just a small hairline. You can see it right there. And it does go through, but it does not affect it. It will display beautifully and it will not fall apart on you. Yeah. But I want to get in really close on the detail of this. So we have like a Viking ship, and I'm going to show you the texture too. So this is hand carved and painted. Wow. So this isn't just molded by hand. This is also meticulously carved in on all the shapes to create this by hand and then painted. So parts of it has almost like a real shellacked enamel to it. And then the rest is very earthy and a hardcore, pottery ceramic texture to it. So a really interesting piece. It measures right at, did I measure this? Yeah, 12 inches tall. And it has just a beautiful handle. The light behind me is blowing it out. That's a little bit better.
I think it's stunning. Pattern all over it too. There are some pieces of vintage pottery that are more common. Some are not. Most are one of a kind. I know, Deruta, that was their claim to fame, is no two pieces are the same. And this would also be considered one of a kind. It's hand colored, sculpted, the whole thing. It's just, it blows my mind. It's gorgeous. And
I do have a Deruta piece coming later, a very different Deruta piece. And it was actually at the same estate sale as this piece here. It was a really neat estate sale, really.
I always enjoy these pottery pieces too, just because I think they display really well with anything that is colorful. Yeah. And our entire house is like a nutso color pop of this and that in every room. So that's the kind of stuff we're just naturally drawn to, I think.
Yeah, it sits nicely with mid-century modern, that type of thing. But yeah, it is just a nice girthy piece, very old. In Italian pottery with this type of work is definitely more valuable and more sought after by the collectors.
Yeah. Well, and the signature on the bottom too, definitely. You have two different sets of numbering plus something omnipie or something like that. Oh my,
Right.
no, I can't tell what it is.
I can't either. And what I will say is I did do some image searches with the base of this, and most of the Italian pottery that are marked like this are definitely on the older side. So,
Right.
and with all the not damage, but like scuffing and everything, I definitely would put this somewhere in the 30s, 40s, somewhere in there.
It's stunning. Yeah, David was like, Sarah, we have to get this. It's just so cool. And I was like,
Right.
I can't argue. Like it is beautiful, and we'll probably not see that same, design ever again with the Viking
Yeah.
ship. I think it's just rad. Patsy's in at 48. Patsy knows what she likes.
Yep, I don't blame you, Patsy. And I did an image search of this part right here and pulled up nothing. So it is one of the more interesting Italian pottery pieces we found of late. So super excited to find it at home. Food, glass, and pottery. Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and count down. Thank you, Patsy, for your bid. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And I love the fact that the handle does rise above the spout.
Oh,
And
it's beautiful.
It's nice and strong. There's no cracks in the handle, no issues there. Just a really beautiful piece.
Yeah, it looks good in our office too. We played around with it a little bit.
Play around with it.
Oh, so good. Patsy.
Thank you so much, Patsy. You did not need your just in case. So this is yours for 48. Thank you so much.
I'm so happy to see that get on home. God, it's
She's
so
a beaut.
good. That is just so good. All right.
Thank you, Patsy.
Okay. I'm going to do something totally different, totally out of the blue.
Oh, yes.
I know that you guys, hello. I know that you all saw this in my Instagram reel where I had Skipper get up here and take a picture in it. I've also photographed Peaches, and we will be photographing. There will be a photo to come of Miss Tato's in this as well before we send it on its way. Now, that being said, my dogs are clean, and so is my home. So,
oh, yes.
Dog hair or anything on it. It is a children's doll chair, and it is Victorian made. Do I know a definite age? No, I do not. So let me tell you about these. This swan chair in a full size goes for like $800 to $1,000. Okay. So I found this company online that remade those chairs full size, but I cannot find the doll size. So I'm going to let you know up front. I don't know age on this. I tried to find out. I scoured the internet for this, and I could not find the doll version of it. I could only find the large version of it. So that being said, we're going to start it out at $50. It is absolutely precious. Now let me give you size. Okay. It is 15 inches tall. So from the back to the bottom of the little feet, it is 15 inches tall. It is 14 and a half deep. Okay. So 14 and a half this way. And then it is 14 inches wide.
Can I interject?
Absolutely.
So for shipping on that is going to be affordable.
Yeah.
It'll be from 16 and lower, depending on where you are in the States.
Yes. Yes. The shipping's not going to be bad, and it's not insanely heavy. Like, I'm doing just fine. Now, the bottom of it has 2 nails. And what makes me think it's older, you guys, is the fact that it's not stapled or anything. The bottom is nailed, and it's missing 2 nails, okay, that go into the wood. Here's the other thing. This is not press board. This is real wood, and it's real carved wood, and it's really nice. And it is a replica of the larger, very, very expensive swan Victorian chairs elsewhere. Here's the velvet all the way around so you can see it. There's a little bit of wear right there on the top. Okay. But again, it's in pretty darn good shape. Now, this did come from an estate sale, and I just thought it was precious. It was very sweet. And initially I was like, oh my gosh, I want to get this for my dogs. but then it really doesn't go with the aesthetic of all of our mid-century stuff in the house.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to pass this on to someone who has dolls or collects. It would be a perfect doll chair. It would be perfect for maybe a little toddler. Again, it's 15 inches tall, and it does have a real little padded seat.
And could you imagine your own little kitty cat crawling up there and just like curling up?
Yes.
I'm seeing a lot of comments about that.
Yeah, and take pictures. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, Karen, this would be an awesome prop for a photographer. That's actually where my mind went when I saw it. I was like, I want to take pictures of my dog in that chair because I'm crazy like that. So I'm the dog lady, but it's just wonderful. Let me get it close. Okay, and show you the design. So we're going to start a countdown. We are at 55. If anybody else wants to get in on this, let me know. I just think it's precious and I couldn't pass it up. I just couldn't leave it. So here we go. We're going to start a countdown. I see Karen and Christine in on the little vintage dolly chair. I do believe that it's at least vintage, just based on the nails on the bottom. And again, it's coming up right there. It just basically needs to be either tucked in or completely tacked down. But the entire thing is made with nails. So I think that's a good sign.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to start a countdown, guys. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And again, shipping, I mean, in terms of the bigger stuff that we ship, like swung vases, this is nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't worry. We got you.
Super easy.
And it's not that big. I know it looks big in my arms, but it's not. It's a little dolly chair. It's so sweet. Okay. I see all of your bids. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, it's definitely, Karen, I felt like it was the most wonderful carved wood. It's just beautiful. So there's our bid in from Holly that just came in. Okay, Noelle had a 143 just in case. Christine had a 100. So Noelle for 101. This is coming to you. Congratulations. It's wonderful. Enjoy. And let me know what you do with it. Whether it's dollies or kitties or puppies or what have you. So thank you so much.
All right. So Sarah, I'll go ahead and put it in here. All right. So my next find, I've been holding on to this for 2 weeks and it's so hard. I've been just so excited to bring this to a sale.
Oh, David was way excited about this.
Yes. Now this is from an estate sale. It is from the 60s and I want to show you it is made in Taiwan. Now this is a miniature ice bucket or a personal ice bucket is what it is also called. And you have that beautiful blue, like a turquoise blue on the inside, and that is removable so you can clean it. But that's a little ice bucket with the cover, and it is from 1960s, and it's inspired by James Mont, who was a mid-century designer that did a lot of stuff with the more Asian feel. Really, he was the one that made it very popular to mix in some of the Asian design with mid-century Americana. And so this piece right here resembles that, as well as some of the different Hawaiian pieces you can find out there. But this is more of like an Aztec design. And I'm starting this off about half its worth because I did get a really good price. And I wanted to just show you up here. You can see it has been used. So a little bit of that paint has worn off just a bit, but it is still in excellent condition. And the fact that the plastic insert is in great condition is definitely a plus. So if you have a tiki bar or you're into that mid-century vibe, this is definitely right on point for it.
Hey, David. David, Mr. David.
Yeah.
You think I could fit in there and make that my new house?
We could definitely get you in there.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. It's like a little BK hot tub.
He would love it. He could graduate from the grease jar to a really nice ice bucket. So. Yeah. And I love the way this is made with those tall feet. So when you just set it right there, I mean, it is a standalone piece for sure. When I found it at this estate sale, they had a mirrored shelf, large shelf area that was lit and everything. And this was like on the shelf basically by itself. Just a very nice piece. It does remind me of like a guac bowl that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Totally. Yep. Yep. I love the design. And once again, it goes great with mid-century, goes great with mid-century modern. If you do a tiki bar, also wonderful. But it is nice to have this so you could, put some ice in there for your drinks and just go over to the table and set it down and you look like a pro,
Yeah, it's definitely one of those conversation pieces, especially if you're familiar with James Mont.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, and James Mont, he did a lot of designing in the mid-century for like high-profile gangsters as well as movie stars. So basically, the trendy, and
Yeah.
so this is inspired by that in the '60s.
amazing.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
it was fun to find, and yeah, we may end up finding another home for it elsewhere, but wanted to bring it here to the Coleman Collective because it's a good one.
It is, and it measures right at 7 inches tall. So 7 inches tall on that, and once again, all complete and ready to use.
Wow.
All right, I'll bring it for the recap.
Right, you could just get a big drink in there, Daniel.
Right.
Just a big lidded drink. That would work, right? Okay, so I have a pretty
Mindy, it's James Mont. M-O-N-T.
M-O-N-T, yes. So most of you, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw the day that I found this. This is an estate sale find. Now, I will tell you, I went on a research walkabout with this, if you will. We're not going to say down the rabbit hole anymore. I went on a research walkabout. And on my walkabout, I found out a lot of things. Okay, Harry is in at $58. No worries. And Sharon, hang tight. We'll do a quick countdown.
Thanks, Daniel.
And we'll go back.
All right. Okay, thank you guys. And we will get her down. So thank you, Harry, so much. And I did see your comments about the Brady Bunch, total Brady Bunch vibes. I'm feeling that.
That one scared me as a kid. I was like, oh my gosh, they got a curse. I'm scared if we go to Hawaii, I could get a totem in the sand.
You never know. All right, here we go. Thank you so much, Harry. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Vintage, knows the walkabout I'm about to speak of. Yes.
Yeah.
It was the whole spelt versus brass, and we'll go into that. Yes.
Right.
Or not brass, I'm sorry, bronze, actually. All right, just waiting on that bid. And thank you so much, Sharon.
All right. Thank you, Sharon.
Holly, thank you so much. You're rocking the house.
Thanks, Harry. It's going to be a party, like Sherry said. Yep.
Okay. So back to my piece. All right. Now, the name of the sculptor on this is Auguste Moreau, and that's Moreau. And there are two different types of these pieces. And this particular piece, which is called Girl on Swing for really obvious reasons, is completely bronze. Now, I had to try to figure out how to tell bronze from spelt. So Karen Williams, thank you very much, sent me a video, and I went into the video and watched it. And then we talked about it. And she said, Sarah, scratch a piece of this underneath it and see what color it is, because that's the only real way to tell if it's bronze. And then you can figure out age and era. So sure enough, I did. I scratched an underneath spot, and it is gold underneath, which tells you it's actually bronze. If you scratch one of these and it's white or silver underneath, those are the reproductions that they did in spelt. Mine is actually bronze, and it's on its original marble base. Some of these were taken off the marble base, which is why you will see them with and without. Right. So that being said, I do have a real one. Okay. She is an Art Nouveau piece, and I can date this particular piece from 1900 to 1949. That is my age. Okay, so we know that that is the era. We know it's an actual Moreau, and we also have the signature.
Thanks, Mr. Coffee.
Is where is it? Right there. Can you see it?
Yep. Yeah, you can see it. You can't make it out, but yeah.
And it's AUG.
Yep.
MOREAU. Okay. So this is an actual bronze sculpture. And for that reason, we are going to start this one at 88. Sorry, Lisa. 88 is what we're starting it at. And it is really, really lovely. Now, as far as size, this also I've seen comes in two different sizes. This is 10 and a half, and the base is 6 3/4. So 10 and a half tall, the base is 6 3/4 long. And it is, yeah, it's pretty amazing to me too. When you look at her dress, you look at her face, and this is heavy. So I'm going to try to get in as close as I can. Here we go.
Yeah.
This was a tough one to research because there are a bunch of knockoffs. There are a bunch of reproductions and so on. And let me show you the base of the marble. I'm going to tip this backwards. It's very heavy. There we go. That is the base underneath. Okay. And Auguste Moreau was a French sculptor. So if you go down the rabbit hole with his wonderful sculpts, some of them are big. He did all kinds of Art Nouveau designs, from fairy nymphs to beautiful women. And yes, it is. It's a wonderful piece. I was absolutely thrilled to be able to get this at the estate sale I was at, and I was able to get it at a price that made me happy to be able to bring it over here for you guys. We have a friend that owns the estate sale company and gave me a nice deal. So that's the only reason. Otherwise, these pieces go for so much. It's so to be able to bring this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So yes, Lurky Lou, we love it, Les. I'm glad you're here. Welcome.
Yeah.
Good to see you, girly. So anyway, bronze, not spelter, between 1900 and 1949. That's what we know as far as era. It is the neoclassical woman on the swing. And I'm going to show you the backside too, because the great thing about this is it displays really wonderfully 3D. And the way that she swings is pretty sweet when you think about how old this is and how long that wire has been wrapped around the branch at the top. It's just wonderful. So
well, and the sculpt, the way they did it, it has this way of making it more realistic because she's not completely even on each side of the rope.
Right.
She kind of swings to the side, so you've got that movement even when she's not moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rosie's right. Should bring
her legs are toes, right? She's got one leg up, one foot down. It's just, yes. These go for quite a bit of money. So I was thrilled to be able to find her, to be able to bring her to the Coleman Collective. And again, she is signed right back here. And this is the original piece of marble that she would have been on. So let's start a countdown. Thank you so much, Rosie. Rosie knows her stuff. That's right.
Yes, she does.
Thank you, love. I appreciate it. All right. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for the bid end. And you see where I scratched it right there? So I could make sure that it was bronze. It was a fun test. I learned a lot. And you know, that's what I think I like about this the most, is I learned so much by getting to bring these really spectacular pieces to you guys. Then I learned about the artist. I learned about the sculpt, the artistry. It's just a beautiful piece. Thank you so much. Karen Gillette, Harry, I see your bids. So it looks like Karen Gillette for 116. This is coming to you. Congratulations. And yes, we do ship together all from Colorado. So Thank you guys. Thank you. And congratulations, Karen. You're going to love it.
Excellent. All right, so I'm going to show you this bowl here. This is one that we grabbed. A local flea market is closing down, unfortunately, and we managed to grab this when we went in there. It's picking up blue just because of the light behind me, the sunlight, but it is more of a purple. Now, I'm starting this off at 30. If it was real Murano, I'd be starting it off twice that high. It has one of those stickers. Now, on these stickers, I know some of you guys probably know this. It took me a while to find this out. But so this is inspired, basically. The style is inspired by the Murano style of glass.
It's so funny, though, because they try to be like, oh, it's Murano. Here's the big sticker. But they're so ornery. Be careful when you're out and about finding glass. They are ornery like that.
Yes. So this is made in Italy. It is made in Italy because the tag does have made in Italy. But if you read close, it says this artwork is done according to the technique of the masters Murano. So it's an Italian piece of glass, but not from Murano Island. So with that being said, I think she's still a beautiful piece, very hefty. And I'm starting it under half the price that they are online, just because I did get a heck of a deal, and she's a beaut. Now, you see some imperfections of the glass blowing, like right down here. That is an imperfection during the time that they made it. It does show just that little flaw, but I don't think it shows up at all when you're looking at it. But it's perfect time of year. You've got that tulip shape going on, and it measures 9 inches tall. So she's a big one. Yeah, Daniel's going after that David Glass.
That's right, David Glass shelf. And Daniel's got quite an amazing collection going, I can tell you.
Yes, he does.
Really good.
Let me show you what's happening here. You want to make your springy display even more springy, put in some fruits.
Put it in the fruits.
Put in the fruits.
I love it.
Yeah, if it'll show the color. So it really does pop. It is not a dark like amethyst. It's just a nice see-through purple, nice and thick glass, though, very thick. So I'm going to go ahead and count down. If anyone else is interested, Daniel's in at 30, and let me get the fruit out. I think it actually looks really good with just yellow.
I think I like it for Easter.
You do?
You could put it in there, and I could go in there, and we could put all the stuff in there for Easter.
Absolutely. We'll put your Easter eggs in there. How about that?
Yeah.
Like little poops.
Yeah. No.
No? All right. I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. Thank you, guys. Deanna looks like it's Alessandra class. Okay. I do not know what that means.
I don't either, but we're here for it. Good.
Thank you. Yeah, and I'm going to check that out. Yeah, but you can see, there we go. There's the color. That's the true color of the bowl. Fill it with jelly beans for sure. All right, here we go. 15, Noelle, I see you in at 35. Thank you so much. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I know, Mr. Coffee, we got a lot of little voices.
Oh, yeah.
This is your first time here. Did you know we have Lemmy?
Hey, Lemmy, looking good. Purple Rain.
We get a little crazy around here.
Noelle has a just in case. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Daniel.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece, and I like stripping on each end. I feel like it gives it kind of a leaf flower feel. Yeah. It's a good shape too.
All right. So for 46, Noelle, this is yours. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel, for your bids.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, where's the tablet?
Let's see.
Who's tending to the baby?
Yes, sometimes we do voices over here and puppets. Welcome to the Coleman Collective. All right. So this is another piece that we were jazzed to find. So this is some Santa Clara pottery, which most of you know is wonderfully collectible and definitely challenging to find at a decent price.
Yeah.
I am going to start this piece out at 80, David. This actually was designed by Francis Naranjo her married last name was Salazar, but being a Naranjo, she is one of the originals that started Santa Clara. She is related to Paul and what was the woman's name, David? I forgot her name.
Oh gosh. Oh man. I'll remember it in a second.
And
Ruth?
it is signed Francis Naranjo Santa Clara. Now I'm trying to get it to catch in the light. Bear with me. It's signed. Oh, where are you? There it is. Okay. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Popping in.
So it is a signed piece of Santa Clara. Now, this dates to the 70s. This particular artist passed away in 2002, and she was one of the relations. This is a deep cut. She was the daughter, David, of
Rebecca.
No, Flora and Ramon.
Okay.
She was born in like 1940, 41, somewhere in there.
But she was in the family.
She's one of the original family members that started Santa Clara, yes. And for those that may not know, Santa Clara pottery is actually from New Mexico. It started in, I believe, the 20s. Mm-hmm. And this particular piece is really, really stunning. This deep cut piece of pottery also is symbol. It has a symbol in it. And actually, if you notice, so follow the arrow, okay? Mm-hmm. You follow it around. And this is the eye of whatever this is. I'm not actually sure the animal. And then here's the body that comes around. Here's the little legs. And there is the finishing of the tail. So that would be like the tongue. It's spectacular.
It is.
It really is spectacular. What I like about it is it's kind of wonky too. It sits perfectly flat. So no issues there, but it has the true shape of what I think is wonderful New Mexican pottery. And
no, Lisa, the way they get the black on that is after they have fired it, they smother it with earth elements and stuff. And so the smoking that is smothered with creates that color.
And it takes on this wonderful patina.
Yes.
So in between the deep cuts, you can also see it's kind of a matte effect. It's spectacular. Definitely, if you get a chance, you guys, check out Santa Clara pottery.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing. And what's funny is I grew up, my parents had a couple pieces of it, and I never really thought much of it. And because it was just black pottery to me, when I was younger. And the more I started to research the history and the family, the process, it is fascinating. And wow, what a collector's piece. So I'm going to start a countdown on this. Thank you, Vegas Viking Glass. Thank you, Lizzie. Throw out your just in case bids. Let me give you a size on this too. It is 4 in diameter and it is 4 tall. So it is 4 by 4. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. And thank you guys so much.
Mr. Coffee.
I think we, yes. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Coffee. And Mr. Coffee, make sure that we have your info. Thank you so much, Vegas Viking Glass. Thank you, Lizzie. Yes. And Francis Naranjo, Naranjo. Look up some of her other pieces. They go for like hundreds. Amazing.
Yeah.
They do. All right. Thank you so much. So this is going to Lizzie for 130. Congratulations, Lizzie. You have a spectacular piece of Santa Clara coming to you. Thank you so, so much.
She's a beautiful. Yeah, I love that one. All right. So I'm bringing, I think this is my biggest piece, like largest. And it's a beaut. I actually asked Taylor. You guys probably, most of you know of Taylor. She's our glass guru. She is still looking. She definitely has decided it's not Tiffin glass and it's not something else. I can't remember what it was, but she's looking. And the reason is because it is really hard to find this piece online. and to find out who made it. I'm starting this off at $42. Before we get anywhere, I just want to show you, this is an older piece. It does have some scratching down in here from use. It does not affect the display, but I just want you to know it is not pristine. It has been used as a bowl, not for anything else. But I love the atomic design and that really wide flare going on here.
Yeah.
And it, of course, does have a glow. So we have a lot of the Amberina. It's Amberina, and we have a lot of that really stuck right in the middle here, as well as down on the rim.
Loads of
around.
Yes.
You can see it definitely has that glow. And which way is the best? Okay, so from underneath, right in this part right here, all the way around, high glow. Very big glow. Yeah, this could be a martini.
Dark. This thing is like on wow, like it's really a bright one.
It really is.
Originally, we're talking about it. We were thinking it might be Steuben. Our guess is your guess.
Right.
Sometimes it's so hard, especially with good glass, because this is just a little fun. This is something.
This is something special, yeah. Very much. And yeah, it would look great with bittersweet. The pedestal on this is where we really got hung up. Can't find this sculpt. Most of any of the other bowls that are like this, and we only found a couple. This part would actually be more up here, so that has like that upside down teardrop.
Yes.
Whereas this one has that like squish down here. And I do think that style is really cool. And what happens, you've got all that concentrated glow right there, and then right in here, and then right around here. So you have like almost lines in your glowing display.
Yeah.
Like fire lines.
It's beautiful.
I
just don't know what brand it is, but
right. It measured 12 inches on the rim. So the rim is 12 inches and it stands 7.5 inches tall. So it's a perfect size. It is definitely a centerpiece.
It is not amber. It's definitely orange, like an orange Jolly Rancher. The only part that's really yellow is on the stem, where it kind of graduates down back into the Amberina.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me bump my light up just a little bit. The sun's changing behind me, so you can see. Yeah, that's kind of pulling it in a little bit more. But yeah, it's your
true to color right now for whatever reason.
Okay, let me put it up like this so you can see the tones.
Yeah.
So those are the tones going through it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I know it's a pretty one.
And I will say that I am going to find out who made this before it gets shipped, because I know Taylor's looking and she's super excited to figure it out. So I'm sure she'll find out. If not, I will be digging some more. So I'm going to go ahead and count down. We will package this very nicely, and it will arrive alive. And with Pirate Ship, of course, it won't cost you too much. So, Patsy, I see you're 44, and I think Lemmy and the family want to hang out in there.
Lemmy and the family.
Right. You want to take your date on a little? You want to leave the kiddo? You don't want to leave the kiddo. Oh, they want the kid.
No. Yes. No.
He wants a little squirt. So Lemmy and the fam are going to enjoy it as we count down. Yeah, big old bath. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. There's something about the lines right there.
Yeah.
I just love it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yeah, the vase of spades.
The whole fam's in there.
The whole fam. Hi, guys.
Oh my God,
They're
cute. I cannot even with those lemons.
I know.
Yeah, Dave's mad he's not getting any attention. Poor Dave.
Oh, Dave. Well, Tato, do you see Tato's asleep on Dave's little leg?
I love her. That is so precious.
Well, it makes her feel like she's with someone right now.
That's
Judy, Judy, if you weren't here earlier, I want you to watch the replay later. We give you a little shout out with our Lemmy and the fam. Super excited. Judy's in the comment. Love that vintage.
She was here. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know. Yeah. All right. So this is going to Lizzie for, I believe, 59.
Yes.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Congratulations. Amazing. All right. So I've got another piece that I will tell you I wasn't familiar with. I was not, but now I am. And I think, again, that's the best part of doing what we do is, finding these pieces and appreciating them, loving them. and then getting home and realizing, ooh, this is really good.
Yeah.
So that's like the best, right? That's why we're here. All right. So this is a piece of Doulton Burslem, which is actually Royal Doulton, but it's early Royal Doulton. And this is antique. I have flowers in it. These flowers come out, but they're going to come with it. Okay. Just because I thought it looked so pretty. This is the piece. It is noted on the bottom. Let me show you the Doulton Burslem, England, and then we have the iris right here. So Royal Doulton started and made this in between 1886 and 1902. This, it would have been the black iris pattern, and I'm going to start this, David, at 48. Okay. So in between 1878 and 1882, Henry and James Doulton bought the Pender factory in Burslem and changed the name of the company to Doulton Burslem. But the designer made china for the Prince of Wales of this particular era. And these were the kinds of items that they had. So they basically did design for royalty in England. And like I said, the Prince of Wales. So this piece is pretty spectacular in the fact that you do not often at all ever see the black iris. Most of a Royal Doulton is either the brown and white or the blue and white. And this is actually the black and white. Now, this again is an estate sale piece, totally out of my wheelhouse from the norm. But gosh darn, was I excited to learn about it, because these pieces are highly collectible, highly valuable, and very, very old. And again, this is an antique piece. So what you're going to get with it is these sweet little flowers. And they look like Capodimonte, but they are not, to my knowledge. They also did come from an estate sale. They were in a different vase, and I snagged them. Look how pretty they are, though. So you're going to get those, and they just happen to fit really nicely in this piece. So I'm going to send them with it for you. But yeah, this is a really, really cool piece. Yeah, and the iris itself is really, really beautifully done if you look at it. And it is totally different on both sides as well. So this side is different than this side. Yes, Dawn, thank you so much. I know I was very drawn to this. And I also, at the time at the estate sale, did not know what it was, but I thought that it was beautiful enough to take a chance. And I'm so glad that I did, because it's actually quite valuable and beautiful. It does not have chips or cracks. It is in lovely shape. Size-wise, let me tell you, without flowers, we are at 5 1/4. With flowers, we are at 7 inches. Okay. It's a toothbrush holder. Really? Comes in a set with a bowl and wash pitcher. That's fantastic, Deanna. Thank you so much for telling me that. Who would have known? Could you imagine, you guys, in the 1800s putting your toothbrush in this? That is spectacular. Thank you so much, Deanna. I could not find anything on this piece. So I had a really hard time researching it.
So that's bougie.
Yeah. Well, and then I learned about the difference between Royal Doulton and Burslem. And Burslem is just the place where they actually set up this factory. So yeah, it's spectacular. If there are no bids, that is okay. There is someone that is looking for this, and I will find it a home one way or another. So thank you so much for your consideration, and we will move it back over to David.
Oh my gosh, I don't know which way I want to go. Okay, so let's go for a small piece. All right, Sarah, I'm starting this off at $40.
Okay.
We've got a lucky little elephant, and the cool thing is he is Waterford. He is from the estate sale that we got the little chair from, actually. So I'm going to show you. We've got the Waterford stamp, if it'll pop in. Come on, come on.
Come on.
You got to come on. It's there. It comes. It's almost there. Come on. Okay, we're going to try one more time. So right up here, you can see the Waterford. Now it's popping in. So beautiful Waterford crystal. Now, Waterford crystal is always over, I think it's 32% lead. And full lead pieces are, the minimum for full lead pieces is 24%. So Waterford's crystal is 32% or more. So that is what makes Waterford so extremely collectible and a higher end. It's because of the clarity due to the lead, and it is just a higher quality piece. So this is the smaller elephant of the lucky elephants that Waterford did, and it measures right at 4.5 inches long. And these usually go for about, well, up there. And just beautiful, beautiful clarity there. It's popping now, so you can see. Just remarkable. And of course, when you see crystal, you're not going to have glow on crystal because they use lead instead of some of the other glowing components to make them extra clear. So this is just a really nice, sturdy piece of crystal.
Is it marked Waterford on the bottom, David? Is it?
Yes, I spent like a minute showing that because I couldn't get it to focus. But it's right up here, and you can't. It just won't focus. But
It's on his foot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's etched in on his foot. Yeah, like ice, Don. You're absolutely right. Donnie, I see you in at 41. And of course, the trunk up means luck. So good luck. And everybody needs a lucky elephant for their home. So why not do it high class? I'm going to set him down.
He's
and
awesome.
Let's put some black behind so you can really see the lines. And Donnie is in at 41. So I am going to go ahead and count down. If you're interested, beautiful Waterford crystal elephant, and no damage at all, and it is etched on his foot, on the bottom of his foot.
It's an excellent piece.
It really
is. Yeah, I actually got to pick up some Waterford goblets at an estate this weekend that'll be coming next Sunday. So yeah, it's exciting to get to find Waterford in the wild for an affordable price to be able to bring you guys. So thank you.
Yes, thank you guys. So here we go. We're at 50, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. He's a happy little feller. Once again, 4.5 inches long. I think he's about 4 inches tall.
But he's so solid, you know.
Very solid.
Kind of like, I can't remember who said it up in the chat, but yeah, when you see a piece of Waterford, especially the animals, you know it's Waterford. It's the way it feels. It's the way that it looks.
Correct.
It's the smoothest, most wonderful crystal. All right. So you guys had a just in case of 69. So for 51, congratulations, Vegas Viking Glass. You have a lucky elephant.
Congrats. Thank you. Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you. I know, Don. I know. It's pretty awesome. It is. I'm with you. Okay. I have a really fun mid-century piece that spoke to my heart, and I love a good lamp. And this is no exception to that. And it's pink, and it's pink and gold. So I'm going to start this at $24. It is so cute. Now, first of all, before any bids come in, I want you to know the patina has a bit of issue. Okay. See right here, and right here. And then this is the side where the actual lamp turner is. And this is what it looks like turned on. So it casts this really beautiful glow throughout the petals, which I thought was unique and pretty. And again, I love mid-century pink. I love gold. I love this kind of style. And this is basically like an enamel, kind of like enamel pins. It's that same material. It's the painted metal and just so great. And then you have the gold yoke that goes all the way around in kind of a chevron zigzag pattern.
I love the way it lights up a corner too, because you've got that light coming out top, but it comes out the sides just in a neat way. Neat shadows.
It is. It's a cascading design over the little petals. On this petal right here, there is a little fleck of paint loss. Okay. But that's it. I just think it's so cute. Now, size-wise too, what's nice is this would be perfect for a bedroom. It is right at 11 inches tall, and the base is 5.5 inches wide. So 11 inches tall, 5.5 inches wide. Not super heavy as far as shipping either. And the base, I think, would have probably had like felt or something at some point, but that's
how they used to do them. Yeah, they just felt them.
Yeah, but I will tell you, it is an old cord. Okay, the cord is old. It's just a 2-pronger, but I feel like it's safe. Hi, Nate. I feel like it's safe, and I feel like it's okay. So I'm really particular about that too, because we have vintage lamps in our house, and anything I feel sketch about, I have David rewire because he's handy like that.
Yes.
So this one is just really cool. And then the bulb, oh my God, I just blinded myself.
Did you? Yeah, you did.
I totally just looked right at it like a ding dong. It takes just a standard bulb, and I think this one is a 50 watt, something like that.
Yeah, but it's just the standard light bulb base.
Yeah, standard light bulb base. So I'll show you. Unscrew them. There you go. Okay. So anyway, you can see it's a cool looking flower. I'm going to start a countdown. Thank you guys so much. I love this kind of stuff. I know, Holly, I'm like blind now. Here we go. 15. What a ding dong. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. Can't you just see this though in a vintage home? Like, yeah, I love it. I love the pink. I was drawn in by the pink.
Yeah, and we're big time lamp nerds too. We're always looking at lamps like, oh, where can we put this?
Well, I have a problem. Like, I have too many lamps in my house and probably should get rid of
for a while we had chairs, like a bunch of different chairs. That was a thing.
Went through a chair phase.
We went through a chair phase.
I went through a lamp phase. It happens.
It does.
I'm a girl myself. All right. Renovative Home. Sarah, congratulations. This is coming to you for 26. It's darling. Thank you so much.
Excellent.
Thank you. All right.
Let's go. I'm changing that. Okay, so I have another piece of glass, guys, and I'm starting this off at 34 because I did get a great deal. This is Ellie Smith, and yes, it is that beautiful Amberina. This one measures right at 7 inches tall, and of course does have a beautiful glow. Ellie Smith has that chunky glass when you get into their, especially when you get into their hanky vases. This one has the 9 pools all the way around. So you've got the beautiful, beautiful shape to it. And let's see if we can pick up the glow. Probably not what the light, I might turn off the light, but we've got that nice glow, really concentrated down here once again. And then of course, down in the bottom here. Oh, there you go. You can see it glowing, really beautiful glow. And it's a big one. It's got that nice big opening. You can see it's not one of the small, narrow ones. It is a big size. In fact, the diameter, I want to say, matches the height. Yeah, so it's 7 inches tall and then 7-inch diameter. So it's a nice, girthy size. Noelle, I see you're 34. Ellie Smith in the Amberina especially is starting to get difficult to find out there for a reasonable price. In fact, where we found this was out in one of our favorite honey hole areas, this nice little small town. Unfortunately, the wind has blown to that small town and they now know the value of said glass. So it is harder to get a hold of these pieces. So super excited to find one to bring. And I'm a big nerd about the Amberina, especially about that juicy mid-century modern style going on.
This is a big one too. This is a good sized piece of Ellie Smith glass.
Yes.
As far as, if you like to stagger your swung vases or your vases or your hanky stuff, this one is, it's a good sized one. Yeah.
Thanks, Wordsmith.
Yeah.
Daniel. He's got the taste. He's got the taste for it. Lick it. Yeah, it's a beaut. It really is a beaut. Heavy, chunky, and I do love the base of the pedestal base on this. Let's put white behind it. You can see how it's almost like a ring around with that concentrated yellow. All right. So Karen, chasing vintage. I see you in at 40. Karen, have you started your moving process yet, or do you still have a couple more weeks? Oh, and this is another thing I love to do. And I don't do this often lately, but put in your fake stuff.
I don't do this often.
I don't do this often, but when I do, it's with lemons. Usually indifferent lemons. So yeah, these are really beautiful, and usually you can't find them under 60. So super excited to bring that to you for a good price. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, glowy, 12, 11, 10. Wow, the coffee's just gotten to my head. 9, 4, 7, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Look into my glass.
Oh, look, that's nice.
That's pretty.
It is pretty. I love these. They're collectible, and we know you guys like them too. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Got to put that white behind it though. All right, Noelle, I see you're just in case. Noelle's really working on her glass collection. I know she's already got a pretty good one built.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Karen, that's exciting. Congrats. Yes. I don't always put fruit in my vintage glass, but when I do, it's lemons. That's right.
Yeah, right. All right. So let's see here. Okay, so for 43, Noelle, thank you so much. Thank you all for your bids.
Yes.
Oh, and also, if you're not subbed to my channel here on YouTube, don't mind if you just give me a little sub. Would appreciate it.
Thank you guys all for being here with us. While you are here, please sub to the traveling button. It's free. It's just another way to support my small business. And honestly, we are so grateful for everybody that shows up for us.
Yes, we are.
Supports our small business. Thank you so much for being here. And we appreciate you guys. Please sub to Junk Drunk Mantiques. The link Holly just posted in the description of this video. You can go over there, sub, and come right back.
Thank you.
And let's go into some books.
Heck yes.
Let's do, okay, so this one is super cool, super sweet. And would you believe I cannot find a date in it? There is no date in this. Based upon everything that I found, I'm going to say it's 1920s to 30s. That's what I think that it is. All right. So I'm going to start this at $20. It's called Animal Friends. And look at him holding hands with the duck. It's the cutest thing I have ever seen. So they are little animal friend buddies. But the thing about this book is it is quite hilarious and dated. And the pages are kind of yellowed. They're old. They're brittle. And this was printed in England, which maybe is why there's no date in it. I don't know. And I tried to look, of course, online and research it. Couldn't find a date on it here either. This is Squeaker Rat's Prank. I'm going to go over some of these chapters because they're hysterical. Let's see here. Let me get there. We have A Pussycat Plight, Miss Minnie Mew and her sister Prue at a fun fair gay one day were having a ride on the great big wheel, but it suddenly stuck halfway. Miss Mew cried, "Cling to me, Prue. What a fix we are in. Oh, what shall we do?" But the fire brigade pussies were soon on the spot, and down their long ladder, the ladies they got. Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Now, there are some color pictures in here as well, which are absolutely spectacular. And yeah, the names are just so funny. Young Bunny Boy was very naughty. That's the caption on this. Young Bunny Boy's done some
naughty bunny.
He broke out, "Let's have a quiet game of touch while Foxy's not about." Then when they were all out of breath with chasing to and fro, he said, "Now I'll be Mr. Fox. Back to your seats you go." The Lonely Potamus, Pansy Potamus, had decided to go away for a holiday because she felt lonely. All right. Let's see. Here's another one. The names and the characters in this, and the way that it reads, it is absolutely Hysterical. I can't. I just can't. Gay Mrs. Gobblegoose. And there she is with little baby Gobblegoose by Dame Gobblegoose's side, a gosling stepped. I just can't. This is just amazing, right?
Yeah.
Yes, for our OnlyFans. We have the Jungle Boys are in a fete, and it's a alligator and a tiger, Tim and 2 strays. All right.
Mr. Coffee.
We have, let's see, hold on.
Yes, don't Google that.
There's more. We have this one I loved, Bumblebee's hat. How cool is this? And I love that one. The little illustration. You know, I'm a nerd for the bugs. Bumblebee Brown had a headache. He was sitting in a sunflower feeling very sad. It's your own fault, called out Bumblebee Black. Bumbling Bisley Pass. You shouldn't do so much sunbathing. It's asking for trouble. Yeah, you're going to get skin cancer. So, yeah, these bugs are concerned about their health.
Sarah, did you see the comment?
No. Reading it. Oh, in a British accent, darling. Okay. And for Sarah Renovative Home. And thank you for the super sticker, Daniel. You are hysterical.
Yeah.
Look at the little bug family, though. Aren't they cute?
Yes.
Anyway, we could be here all freaking night. The Little Red Apron. Whisker, White Nose, and Pussyville.
What?
I kid you not, y'all.
Why don't we go to cool places like that?
One day, 2 Pipsy gnomes were roaming about in Pussyville, yelling and selling brushes and brooms when they noticed Whisker White Nose's picture. Okay, listen, you just are gonna have to trust me. This is a damn hoot. Okay, here we go. So thank you for indulging me. Let's count it down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end.
Wow.
I'm gonna get blocked off YouTube for this one probably, but
Hey, it'll be fun.
come out and see the pussies are fed.
Oh my God.
We probably shouldn't even read. All right.
No.
So, oh my God, you guys are killing me. You guys are killing me. Yes. All right. So MJ Beer, I see you're just in case of 32, which is going to take it for 31. Congratulations, my dear. It is a good one. Have fun with it. It's so cute.
All right. So Sarah, it's time for finger puppets.
Oh, hell yes.
After that, I'm like, let's bring out the finger
It's
puppets.
Coleman After Dark. We're busting.
That's right, guys.
Puppets.
You're only going to see this here. So I have a complete set of wooden finger puppets. They are made by, what does that say? Tofa. Tofa. They are made in Czechoslovakia in the 60s. So they are 60s wooden finger puppets.
Are you starting these, honey?
I'm starting these off at $18.
Okay.
So we have the original box. You can see there's a little bit of tearing or rubbing right there from like a sticker.
But the other side, I think, is good.
And then on the other side's good, but then you've got just a little bit of gunk from a sticker as well. So it comes with its original insert as all together. And here's a little, there's a little family. So let's go ahead and get him first. So let's see if this is difficult putting him on my hand. Okay, so here's our little doggy. Woof, woof. All right. So he's got his little ears, and he'll stay on there, but you kind of need smaller fingertips to stick up in there to get him to stay. So here's the doggy. The doggy doesn't have a voice. Woof, woof. And then we've got a horse. Nice black beauty going on here.
Cute.
And nay. All right. And then we've got a jackass. We've got this little fella. All right. So this is fun to play with your kiddos or grandkiddos, but also, just go up to a random stranger and just start going, hi. And then they'll just be, totally wigged out and freaked out. I'm missing an animal. We're going to find that animal.
You dropped one.
Oh, man. See, I was going to super glue them to my fingers. There we go.
Oh, that's a solid plan. Okay.
I still don't. Oh, there he is. Bear's hiding in the corner. He's going to go on my thumb.
Honey, if you super glue this to your fingers, that might be a deal breaker. I don't know.
I can super glue them to my wiener hands. And then you can just put
I'm so glad you finished that. Okay, for those of you that may not know, we have gloves that are wiener hands. He doesn't actually call his hands wiener hands.
No.
Oh my God.
No, I don't. That would be weird.
Weird.
Okay, so yeah, here's my wiener hand. It falls right off. So, but yeah, look at them. They're so cool how they've got all the different fabrics. So you could do your little, playing with the kiddos. Hey guys, look at what Ralph brought.
Oh my gosh. Could you make him talk? Baby Squirt likes him. That's good. That's good.
He likes them. Yeah, we can make him talk. Hey guys, would you like to go see Lemmy? I think he's got a new family. Nay. So yeah. No, but they're cute. Like, imagine if, all of a sudden we were all held up in our homes for like months and we couldn't go anywhere. Let's say something like that were to have happened or to happen. You have little finger puppets you can keep yourself busy with for months on end. You can take them to the shower. Yeah.
Do you think that these would fit on the wiener fingers? You know how we do it, man.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Let me transform my hand into my superpower. Let's try it. Get in there.
I can't with the chat. Y'all are killing me.
I know. I'm trying to watch, but I can't because I'm putting this on my wiener finger.
Oh my God.
See, he just kind of goes limp. You have no control when you're using a rubber wiener. Rubber wiener. It's rubber. Jeez. Why? Okay, so guys, just so you know, I did not want to bring these guys to the sale because I knew it was going to get crazy. But yeah, they are really cool. Hand-painted wood. Oh, Mr. Coffee is in at 20. These would go great with Pussyville for sure. You could have them all talking about, let's go to Pussyville. No. They went the wrong ways. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put them back in the container. I think Sarah's going to come back in about an hour because it went off the rails. Thank you guys so much, by the way. We do once in a while go off the rails, but we'll bring it back. All right, so they will fit in their box just fine. And of course, with that,
Okay.
cover.
I
I know, I've kind of lost it myself. You know what? Since we're talking about Pussyville, let's just go ahead and count it down with our little kitty cat. Hi, guys. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It ends.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, Trina, get it together. There's no crying in vintage. Here we go.
Yeah, plaid curtains. Actually, this one has some plaid. No, that's not plaid. They don't have any plaid.
Oh, God.
Red Potty Mushroom, I do see you. Don't say cat.
Yeah, hey, you're going to get my YouTube channel banned.
Okay, Cat Town. We'll go to Cat Town instead of Pussyville.
No, Puttyville.
Putty. Oh, I put too much emphasis on the S.
Yes, let's
Okay.
not. I was reading the book.
All right, there is our bid end. So I believe for 21. Sarah, can you check?
I'm going up. Hold on. There's a lot of comments about things. Hold on. I'm trying. Where is the last bid? My heavens.
I'm going to have to read the comments.
Mr. Coffee was the last bid at 20. So Spotty got it for 21. Congratulations.
21. Yeah.
Those are really fun. And you know that we really contemplated to like, well, gosh, we should keep these. But you know, you can only have so many puppets in the house.
Right.
Okay. All right. So next up for me is a beautiful hand embroidered baby quilt. It is in awesome condition, and this is so cute. I thought of a name or Amy when I found this. It's just darling. I am going to start this at $38, and I'm going to show you every single square because every single square is a different little design. And I just thought it was so sweet. Now this measures 62 by 50. So it's actually bigger than like an average baby quilt, but it would fit in a crib, but I think it's going to be like bigger than crib size, FYI. Okay. Yes, Jason, the answer is yes to your question. Okay. So we have Miss Muffet right here. Sorry, can you guys see that? Yes. Okay. And then we have this little dude, and they're all marked too. So we have Simple Simon. Was he a pieman? What was Simple Simon's deal? I can't quite remember.
Didn't Simple Simon like to do drawings?
No, that's Hello.
Hello, my name is Simon, and I love to do drawings.
This is Miss Muffet, and she is very surprised. And can you see the little spider that is coming down beside her? How cute is that?
Yeah.
All right. Then we have he met a pieman going to the fair. Thank you, Sherry. All right. I knew it was something like that. Jack B. Nimble is the next one. And he burns his junk on the candlestick. And then this little gal is Mary and her lamb, which I think is so sweet. Look how cute this is.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have Nimble Jack. Wait a minute. No. Here we go. We have Simple Simon again. And then they repeat on through.
In chocolate.
Jack B. Nimble, Simple Simon, Mary and her lamb, and Bo Peep. And they are all so sweetly embroidered. FYI, this is hand pieced and hand stitched. I'm going to show you the stitching on it. So you know when it's that crude stitching, it is hand pieced. Now it's a really lightweight little quilt. It is blue on the backside. And again, it's pretty good size though. I mean, I would use this for even, it might fit on a twin bed. I'm not for sure, but I just think it's so fun. And somebody's either kiddo needs this, grandkid, or if you love kitsch, I think this would be perfect in a pink and blue room. And the hand embroidery is in really good shape. And then let me show you the little border that goes along the top is all pink, blue, and white. And it is just darling.
Well, and some of the houses that we go into for estate sales, they have displayed their actual quilts and different pieces, family passed down pieces up on the wall, like they pin it up on the wall. This is one I do think is cool enough. You could pin it up in a baby room for a little one to come in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the handiwork is what I like best about it. Look how good the stitching is and the little writing and everything. I just think it's darling. So I don't see any interest. $38. And again, this measures 62 by 50. It's so cute. And I hope it does find a home with somebody, but we'll bring it back for the recap. All righty.
That's beauty. All right. And thank you guys so much for being here and sticking with us on a Sunday night, as well as all of our wonderful mods. You guys keep this going nice and seamless for us. We so appreciate it. And all the lurkers out there, please pop in the comments. Just say hey. We'd love to say hey to you. It won't mess up the chat, I promise. Okay, Karen Lord's in. If you want to do a countdown, we can go ahead and.
You got it, sweet Karen. Let's just count it down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. Little boy blue. Mary had a little lamb. Sweet little nursery rhyme. Hand embroidered, hand stitched, hand pieced.
Awesome. And Karen Lord, let us know in the comments. I know you're playing a grandma in the play. Do you get to say anything? Like, do you get to yell at anybody? Just let me know. Like, get off my lawn.
This is nice and like a medium weight quilt too. It's actually great for use or display. There's my bid in, Karen Lord. It's coming to you for 38. Congrats. Thanks so much.
Congrats. $6,000. Wow. Wow. $6,000 baby in September. Congrats, Karen.
Congrats. That's awesome.
You're halfway to a dozen.
Super sweet one, Karen. I hope they love it.
All right. And thank you, Karen Gillette. Sarah, I've already entered it in. I'm bringing these as choice. Hi, Sandy. Thanks for lurking.
Hey,
So we have two nice little Italian pottery pieces. These are also that nice crude pottery. It reminds me of Potosi type of style. You've got the etched in and carved in design as well as the hand painted. And what I love about these are the size. So a lot of times you find pottery pieces that have a nice sculpt, but these have that really cool style, mid-century, very earthy, and different sculpts. So this one is marked made in Italy. This one doesn't have the marking on it on the bottom, but they both came together from the same person, and I do believe they were like not a set, but purchased probably in the same area in Italy. So beautiful pieces, and they measure right at 4 inches tall. So you have the pitcher, which you could definitely use if you want to use a pitcher. But I think this is a beautiful piece to stand alone with your glass pieces. If you do have some of the little glass pitchers, it would be a nice one to break in with that. But also this one right here, just the sculpt. I like the ball at the top.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, it has a really unique look to it. You put some greenery in there and they'll definitely pop. This looks kind of stupid, but just to give you an idea. All right.
Way to tell it, babe. I love that.
No, these look great. What I did to them looked stupid. So you can do so much better. And I challenge you with taking these and doing better than I did, because that was pitiful.
Good save. Oh my God. Correct.
All right. Laura, I see you're 18. Thank you so much. And Laura, like seriously, your little pictures, I know you have some of those and some great glass. I think that these would look really nice mixed in to kind of balance out the glass, so it's not all just glass.
Yeah.
Well, Skeeter, you can give me props, but
thanks, Skeeter Lee.
Yeah, give me props for my props. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and count down. Once again, they're 4 inches tall, made in Italy. And I just want to show you the design one more time. You've got the orange and black on this one, of course, some green on the handle. So this would be a nice piece to add into a Halloween display if you do the Halloween thing. And of course, this one, all those colors are just great year round. I love the lines going around and then the little circles to offset. And the hand painting, it's very crude. You can tell it's like they were like, we don't want straight lines. We don't want to color inside the circle. We want it all over the place just to give it that really cool style. So let's go ahead and start a countdown.
Those are great.
Yeah, it didn't look bad, but
it
could be better.
Together. And you can tell we're on this Italian pottery kick. The mid-century stuff looks so good with this. And I love the bright colors. Yeah. Thanks. Same. And we like them too.
Yes. Thank you so much. All right. I'm going to go ahead and count these down. Laura's in at 18, and this is for choice. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
Yes, make sure you're in live chat, guys. And while you're here, put a little thumbs up on this video if you would. Thank you so much. Laura, I see. Oh my gosh, see, I'm doing a bad job on my own channel. I almost timed out Laura by accident. Sorry, Laura, you're still there. We see you're just in case, and you did not need it.
Did not need it. So Laura, just let me know if you want this little fella's little vase, or if you want we've got the vase or the pitcher, or you can do both.
Awesome.
And that would be at 18, and I'll just watch the comments.
She's going to take both.
All right. Thank you, Laura. Great call. I think these are really cool together.
I'm glad they're staying together because I think they look so good together. Okay. I have another piece, and this is kind of on the kitschy side, but also that we love anything European, and this was an estate sale find that I just think is so cute. David, I'm starting this set at 20. This is from the 1950s, and the company is called Credlitz. It's Credlitz. Made in Bavaria. And here is their symbol on the bottom. So Credlitz, made in Germany, marked Bavaria, fantastic little crown. And I put a little plant in there, but look at the little plate that goes with it and this darling design. So they're sitting on It looks like a little fence or maybe even like power lines. I'm not sure. No, that's a tree. Is that a fence? Is it a tree? Is it a
No, that's power lines.
Okay, that's what I thought with the little blue things.
Yeah.
But I just thought that the design was so darling. And then you've got the little matching cup as well. So if you are a bird lover and you love vintage kitsch, this is just the cutest little set. It does go together. This is a little 7-inch dish, and it's kind of like a shallow bowl. So I would definitely probably display this even maybe like in a plate stand and then put the little cup next to it. It'd be cute in your coffee bar too. You know, you could put like stirs and Splenda or whatever in there, put your stevia or sugar, and then use this as a spoon tray. Either way. Hey, Joan, good to see you. Hey, Spotty. I just thought these were so great, and I had to pick them up and bring them to you. It was also a pattern that I hadn't seen before. You know, I've sold kitsch for years and love it, collect it myself. And this was one that I actually had not seen. Look at the little red bird on the end. His little eye is closed. How cute is that?
Yeah.
I love you. I love you too. They're little buddies, and this is in great shape. It does not have any chips or cracks. No issues whatsoever. And again, this is a German company called Kredlitz, and that is their logo. And I did date these. They are mid-century. They date to the 50s. So I am going to start a countdown. We are at 21 with red spotty mushroom. So super cute. And you're going to get the mug and the little plate. This is not for choice. This is for both.
All together.
I know, right, Karen? I hadn't either. So here we go, all together. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For a bid end. Oh my gosh, Wordsmith, early inspiration of Dave Brubeck animation, take 5.
I love that.
Wordsmith, you're one of our people. David is a big Dave Brubeck fan.
Yeah. Great music.
Cute. Very good. Joan, I see you're just in case. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love to find new things that I've never found before.
Yeah.
For 22, Joan Griswold, this set is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Awesome. I'm going to get you back over there, David.
All right. I have a choice, guys, and I'm bringing ephemera on this one. Getting some Mantique vibes off of these. I hope you guys do too. And I'm going to show each individual one. They're going to be 15 each for start. First, I have the Thompson's Pocket Speller and Dictionary. And I did look this up inside. It is the late 1800s. I don't actually have a date in here, but from everything I could find online, as well as some of the dates on other things in here, late 1800s. It is in, used condition for sure. So on the inside cover, you've got writing, and then you can see there's probably a couple of pages that were taken out, most likely that had the copyright in there. Otherwise, we start at A with abandon. So we're missing a couple of A pages. And then you go all the way through and you've got all the information here. Some points, you got out of doors manners. So it tells you how to act when you're outside, hanging out with other people, like that type of stuff. It is a pocket.
I don't know sometimes.
Yeah, a pocketbook to keep you from doing bad things and spelling correctly. So that's your first choice. Nice little piece there. Second choice is this beautiful photo book, and it has that nice leather cover all the way around. And the only issue in here, I'll show you this way. You can see right in here, there's a couple of pages that were pulled out, torn out at one point. So it has a total of 17 pages, and they are two-sided. No plastic or glue. These are the kinds that you're supposed to take the print and stick them in there with something else. And so we have all the pages. They're blank, clean, so you can definitely use. However, there's a couple of pages in here that had a couple of images, so they're staying in there.
Oh,
they are pretty well faded, but you can see on this picture, you've got the shelf.
Is it like a baby's room?
Looks like a kitchen. Oh, maybe.
Whoa, that's crazy. I love how faded it
It's
is.
very faded, and it is tacked in there. So with the blow dryer, you could probably get it out, but I would leave it in there. On the other side, you have the stairwell. Once
Wow.
again, very, very faded out. Not enough fixer on that. And last peek picture in this one is this, and you can barely make out the couple. Looks like they're sitting at a table. All
Wow.
right. And then as you get to the back, then you've got the torn out pages and then one more page.
There
right
was a breakup.
Yeah, there was a breakout. I think someone had to leave that book. Okay, so the last piece, and this is my favorite. This is what you would call, what they called valuable papers. So it holds your valuable papers, and it was given out to clients by New York Life Insurance Company. So it's embossed, and then we've got the valuable papers marking there, and you can see it is very worn. So this flap has been turned over and over, but it is still completely intact on the inside and out. And I believe this dates right around 1920s, late 1920s, I think is what I figured out. So we've got dated content right there. 1929 is that calendar. And then you have some writing in some summary policy issues. Now look at the insurance way back when. $266 for insurance.
That must have been something pretty major. Summary of life insurance. What does it say?
Okay, so it says summary of life insurance policies and premiums due. It says New York Life has a policy number in there, and then the amount, the insurance amount is $5,000, and beneficiary is in there. Mammy gets the 266. Oh no, 266 is a premium. So it has all of the original pieces of paper in here, and we do have quite a bit of writing. I'm not going to go through all of it, but it basically is tallying up their monies.
Oh.
And this one right here, premium payments cease for 1947. So that's when their insurance payments would have finished. So they probably kept this going for about 25 years.
You think they paid $266 a year, maybe?
That was probably the total on the whole policy.
Or that was the whole shebang.
That was probably the whole kit and caboodle for that $5,000 policy.
Okay, that is really wild,
isn't it? And so it does stay all together. It has its original stringing and everything. So just a beautiful display piece if you like this type of thing. So I'm going to try to prop it up. No, I'm not going to. So you've got this piece here as well as the photographs, and this is for choice.
I think it would all look good together.
I do too. Yeah, that's not going to work. So I'm just going to hold it in my hand. So we have the photograph book. We have the New York Life Insurance, and then we have the Thompson's Pocket Speller and Dictionary.
So
all right, so let's go ahead.
Yeah, great old ephemera pieces. This is great.
Yeah, I love these, and then you've got that leather for all of them, so it's pretty cool. Karen's in at 16, and I'm going to start a countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Oh, Pink Panther, don't sneeze. What if I sneeze right now? That would be a mess.
Yeah, Lucinda, I bet it did too. That's, for a $5,000 policy at the time, that's pretty sizable.
Yeah.
Hugs, Daniel. Good night. Good to feel
Thanks, Daniel. Sorry. All right, Donnie's in at 17. Once again, this is for choice, and there's our bid end. So Donnie, you get first choice, and we'll do this as pocket speller, photographs, insurance.
Yeah.
Why not? So insurance, photos, pocket speller.
Awesome.
All three, Donnie. Okay, I think that's great because I had this sitting up on my red table back here a couple of days ago, and they look pretty epic together. So
we had it all together too.
Thanks, you guys.
That's awesome. Look at Tato's back there. God love her. Have you checked on her? Is she okay? She hasn't moved.
Oh yeah, she's fine. She's sleeping. Okay. As long as no one wakes her up, she'll sleep for hours.
I'm just worried.
I know.
Guess what? I found more guidebooks.
What?
I know that you guys like these just like I do. Amy loves these. We all enjoy our guidebooks because they are so helpful in identifying the stuff that we find out and about. So we are going to start these, David, at $10 a piece. And the first one that I have available is the Collector's Encyclopedia of Nippon Porcelain. And this was written in 1997. So, of course, prices are going to be dated because the book itself is dated. However, when it comes to some of the Nippon pieces that I have found out and about, and some of the markings, Nippon can be hard to identify, and there is a lot of it. So you've got all of the different iterations of the Nippon logo. Okay. Plus, then you have all of, and I mean, when I say all the different iterations, there's a jillion of them. And they talk about the year, and that some years they wrote the N in Nippon backwards. So there's just lots of information, and the markings go on and on and on. Look at the one with the chickens. I think that one's crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh.
So lots of different made in Nippon types of markings, and Noritake also was made in Nippon. So, okay, so let me get to some of the pieces. And when we're talking these really lovely high dollar ewers and vases, these go, and this was in the 90s, 1800 to 2000. So there's a lot of the really bougie, fancy Nippon pieces in this book. And what were you going to say, Hannah? I'm sorry.
Oh, I just said hey to Zeus.
Hi, Zeus. Hi, Zeus. My first dog's name was Zeus, by the way. It was a black lab. And anytime you pop into the chat, Zeus, I think about my old dog from when I was a kid, in a good way. In a good way.
Funny, I do too. And I never met Zeus.
Yeah, and Zeus has a little dog, like right by as their emoji.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh. Okay, so choice one is the Nippon porcelain. Okay. Choice number two is a really fun made in Japan ceramics book. This is book 2. This one is not hardback, by the way. But what's awesome about this is you have all of the really obscure made in Japan markings to identify in this one. So for someone like me or a collector like you guys, this is a lot of fun to look through too, because I've already seen one that I know that I have sold before, and it's actually identified in this book, and I never knew what that was. And there it is. So, and then what's great about it is we have a lot of kitsch. We have a lot of occupied Japan that is identified in this book. You have specialty liqueur items. You have everything from Noritake lusterware to Majolica style biscuit barrels. And all of it is made in Japan. So this is an amazing book. I know, Lolly, right? Hey, Jamie, good to see you, girly. So this is an awesome identification book with all of the color pictures and everything. And some of your more obscure kitschy pieces, well, they're in here. So it's a great one. So this is option number 2. Option number 3, and we're starting at $10, guys. Option number 3 is a hardback McCoy pottery book. And this one's pretty darn extensive as well. This one was put out in 1980. So it is quite a bit older, but you know, in as far as these books, older the better for me, because I like to see what it used to go for. And I feel like the older ones have some of the more obscure pieces in it. Hi, Lamar. It's good to see you, dog. Good to see you. So we've got the willow ware. We've got buttermilk pitchers. Nelson McCoy's Sanitary Stoneware Company. Again, lots of really beautiful McCoy pieces that are just excellent. Cookie jars, of course. We've got all the fun cookie jars in here. Awesome. And their values in 1980 were like $22. How crazy is that? because you know those cookie jars are about $80 to $100 now.
Yeah.
So you've got some of the jardinières, you've got the big planters, small planters, you've got the little obscure McCoy critters. You know what? Something is coming out of here. What is in the back of this? Something in the back of this book. Oh, well, bonus. This is a little McCoy pottery price guide that was in the back, just floating loose. So there's an extra price guide included with this. Cool. I want to show you something though that I thought was so cool that I had never seen before. Look at that big pink one. Isn't that neat?
Wow. Yeah.
I've
never seen anything like that.
Anyway, y'all are like me. I could pour over these books all day long. They're so much fun. And it's really helpful too when you're out picking and you're able to identify what you're looking at. Yeah. So this is going to be for your choice of the McCoy or the, the Nippon or the made in Japan ceramic. So I'm going to start a countdown, you guys. What were you going to say, honey? I'm sorry.
Oh, I just said cool.
Yeah. So here we go. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Karen's the first 15 in. So if you want to get in, there's Karen Lord again.
Good night, Mindy. Get some rest.
Right. And Les, we see her just in case.
Such a great night. So much fun. And we still have a good amount to come. So, yes, for those of you that are night owls or my West Coasters.
Yeah, stick around. We have
15 on the West Coast, 8:15 in the mountains. There's my bid in from Holly. Thanks, Holly. Okay, so Les, your just in case of 20 is going to give you choice at 21. So we'll just make this easy. We're going to call this one Japan. We're going to call this one McCoy and this one Nippon. Okay. So Japan, Nippon, or McCoy. And then second choice would be Patsy M. Okay. Les is going to take McCoy and made in Japan. You've got it. Les, do you want?
The next would be Patsy.
Patsy, I'm sorry. Patsy, do you want the Nippon? And Patsy, if you don't, that is okay. Just say pass. And then Karen Lord would be next in line with Lamar right behind her.
Yep.
All right. And we'll just, guys, let me know in the comments if you were someone bidding and this was the one that you are after. Just let me know. And we will wait to hear from you. Thank you so much.
Okie dokie. All right. So my next piece here is from an estate sale. Imagine that. Now this caught my eye as soon as I was coming. Hold on just a second, y'all.
Uh-oh. Katie's probably had to get off the couch. Sorry, guys. That's okay, Patsy. No worries. No worries. So next behind Patsy would be, okay, Lamar. And Lamar is going to pass. So I think Karen Lord. Did you want Nippon? And if not, it would come to Spotty Mushroom. So Karen Lord and Spotty Mushroom, if you want Nippon, just let me know. No worries, Lamar. Thank you. Okay, honey, I'm going to put you back over. Is Tato's okay?
Yeah, she's fine. I saw her stretching, which means she was going to get out and get down from the couch.
Yeah, we don't want her to.
How that'll go. Karen said yes to Nippon. Yes.
Okay, thanks, Karen.
All right. So this, as soon as I walked down the house at this estate sale, there was a big hutch. Like 3 hutches that go together with pottery pieces in. And I thought it was a very unusual style. And then when I picked up the piece and looked at the bottom, it kind of stumped me. So I'm going to show you. It is signed R. Yeah. R. Deruta. So when you think of Deruta pottery, you think that very flowery, very colorful. But this is a Deruta piece that is more about the earth tones. Yes, Lucinda, Tato's is about 16. She's deaf, and she's pretty good on her eyesight still, but she's kind of losing it. So she's a little wobbly. Yeah, and sometimes runs into the walls. So, but this piece is a beautiful Deruta piece, and I had no idea they did this style. But this is from the 60s, and it's called Sgraffito. Graffito.
I've heard of that. That's what this is?
Yeah, that's the style of this pottery.
Okay.
And it is actually signed by our Deruta. So it's Deruta pottery with the earth tones and with this sgraffito style. When I pulled this up, the only other piece I could find was like a bird dish, and it was way up there on price. But it's what it is these pottery pieces, they cut out these spots and then tap them out to give them that look almost like carved wood. And you can see all of the etchings that go into the design. It's just like some of those other Italian pieces as far as hand done with all of the designs to give it that just beautiful mid-century mod style.
Yeah, that is so good. I'll be right back, David.
Okay. Yeah, it's a real beautiful piece. And you can see it goes all the way through. So if you wanted to have it backlit, it would shine through. But it is just a very small opening for this ewer, which obviously wouldn't be usable because it would all pour out of the bottom. So it's definitely one of those pieces that's just for display. You can definitely put a nice single rose or floral piece in here to stand out. Thank you. Yeah, it is such a stunning piece. As I looked at the design, you can see with that hand styling, there is not another one that's identical to this, which is what I love about these types of pottery pieces. You've got the folk art, but it's also in with some of the higher designs and more sought after pieces back in the day. So very collectible. I like the use of very like native styles to kind of go in there. And I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. Thank you guys so much for all your comments. Yeah, it is a beautiful piece, very lightweight. And if you know your Italian pottery and that kind of stuff, most of it is. This piece is just a little bit more airy than some of the other Italian pieces that we've seen. So really dig it. And let's start a countdown. Thank you so much, Les, for your interest. It's a beautiful piece, Les. 15, 14, 13, 12. Yeah, very primitive. And I love that stuff too. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Love this piece.
Same.
Great.
And, yeah, and like I was saying, it's a very lightweight piece, which always blows my mind that they made such neat styles with without having all that extra weight. So yeah, you've got the R Deruta signed on the bottom, and there's our bid end. Les, you did not need your just in case, so 28. Thank you so much. That's beauty.
Yeah, we've been on the Italian pottery kick. It is spectacular and just beautiful. So congratulations.
Thanks, Les.
Okay, I have something really cool. Ooh, hold on. Give me a second while I grab this because I don't. Okay. It's going to come with a stand. And this is an estate sale find from this last weekend. And it is really, really a cool one. This is Limoges, France. And this is a 9-inch plate. We are going to start this, David, at 28. This is marked CH Field, Haviland, Limoges, France. And it is called The Chase of the Unicorn. It's from 1975. It is a limited edition. And I want you to notice, okay, so here's our unicorn, right? He is really winning, okay? He's stabbing the dog. He's fighting off this guy. And he's kicking this guy. And they're trying to spear him with their hunting hounds. And I will tell you, I think this is pretty spectacular. It has 22 karat gold all the way around the edge. And the artistry is beautiful. And I love all of the old art that incorporates unicorns as mythological figures into everyday situations where, you know, they would actually be hunting one. Could you even imagine? Yeah. And I just think it's a beautiful piece. It is 9 3/4 wide. So it's almost 10 inches in diameter. I am going to include the little black stand that it came with. And I'm going to show you the back. And there it is, Limoges, France. And I just think it's a stunning scene. If you are a person that likes to do wall vignettes with plates, I think this one's really great. But also I can see this sitting up on a hutch or a mantle as well. And I really like the subject material, which, that's kind of par for the course with what I like to pick too. It's got to be something that I actually like.
Right.
And I look at the fruit trees. You've got an orange tree in here. And if you look at the details, these guys are really doing a bad job hunting this unicorn.
They are.
I say unicorn wins, I really think so. It does, Dawn. It does. It tells a story.
Yeah.
So I see you, Linda, at 30. Thank you so much. For those that know, Limoges is a French quality brand. Most of you I know are familiar with it. And I thought this one was a stunner. Again, wonderful estate sale find, no chips, no cracks, 22 karat gold around the rim and around the rim on the back. So nice. Just a beautiful piece. I'm going to start a countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I like busy too. Spotty mushroom. I'm a busy fan.
Oh, it's busy up in here.
Yeah. For my bid end, thank you so much, Miss Holly Parker, for rocking out the bid ends tonight, and all my mods taking care of business. You guys are awesome.
You are awesome.
I see you're just in case. Thank you so much. And there are others. This is number 5 in the limited edition. So if you are looking for others to collect with this, definitely check them out. Linda, thank you so much. You did not need your 50. This is coming to you for 30. Congrats. Awesome piece. I loved it.
Yeah. All right. I have a beautiful piece, and I actually learned some stuff about this today. So I'm excited to show you. You guys may know about this, but I had not really researched much on Abingdon pottery. So we have the stamp on the bottom, the Abingdon, USA. I'm starting this off at 36. Abingdon art pottery was only done for, I think, 20, 25 years at the most. And they started before the Depression. They started as a porcelain plumbing and fixture company. So they made porcelain plumbing pieces, and a lot of those pieces would, of course, have that stamp. So after the Depression, they started making art pieces and trying to find a place where they can, sell some things and get into a market. And they really did. They made some beautiful sculptures of these different pottery pieces. Now, on this piece, you have the white on the inside, and you can see it is a nice thick piece. And then on the outside, right where the edge finishes, it goes into almost, right in between like aqua and like a aquamarine color. So you can see that sculpt beautifully beautiful handles on this. You can see the sculpt, and there's something about how smooth these pottery pieces are. They're definitely more of a sleek look. There is no crazing on this, which is pretty amazing because this is somewhere from the 40s, late 40s into maybe the early 50s, but probably 40s, just judging the style.
Right.
And if you Google Abingdon art pottery pieces, they are up there. They're very high quality, but also harder to find because they were only made for a limited time.
They were only made between 34 and 50.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's why Abingdon, when you do find it, is something to grab, kind of like Nyloke. I know a lot of you guys, you've seen me sell Nyloke before. And that was only produced until 43. This was only produced until 50. So that's why when you find a piece of Abingdon, it is special because it was only made for 16 years and then it was over.
Yeah. And it was honest, their business strategy changed because of the Depression, as well as different war issues and all that kind of stuff. So they were great at making what they did, but it didn't matter what they started making. the world economy just didn't allow them to go forward. So
Nice.
yeah, good night, Skeeter. I'm not seeing any interest, and that's totally fine. I can bring this back for the recap once again. It is Abingdon, USA pottery, and from the 40s, and just a beautiful piece. I'm going to show you the colors one more time, with that inner rim being nice off-white.
Yeah.
Right.
I sold a guidebook recently of Abingdon as well. I don't remember who got it, but when you're out and about picking, guys, if you see Abingdon for a good price, grab it. Grab it. Is it a raccoon man with a mushroom head? What's up, Lanny? How you doing? I don't know what that means, but we'll go with it. All right.
Yeah. Yes.
So I am going to do a choice. Oh, I lost my items again. Where'd they go? Choice on scarves, if I can find them. Maybe I don't know. I'll look for them. Let's go ahead and do my baby doll. Oh, they're up there. No wonder. Okay. So Big Betty, my Cupie, made a new friend. And after Karen's little granddaughter, we're going to name her Lala. This is Lala, and she is a composite dolly. David, I'm going to start Lala at, let me see, hold on. I think I'm starting her at 36. Yes. So we are starting her at 36. Now, she has an actual composite face with teeth. And I was thrilled to pieces to be able to find her because, as you know, composite dolls' faces crackle and their patina and the crazing that happens with composite can really get gnarly. Okay. But fortunately, this little lady is in good shape. Now, the back of her head is marked AX. So in going down the rabbit hole with AX, I found out that she would have been vintage Madame Alexander. I know that's the thing. Like I always pick up anytime I find a composite baby with teeth, I'm into it. And she has the blinky, sleepy eyes. Look, she just went to sleep. There she's awake. Now, I will tell you, her head is hollow like most composite babies are. So when she blinks her eyes, it's kind of loud if you shake her a little bit. So just be warned. Now, her whole little body is in good shape. She has her original little shoes. Her little knees have gotten kind of a worn patina to them. So they're a little different shade than the rest of her leg. But I also, in looking at Madame Alexander dolls, they only did the black babies in this particular mold for a few years. So she is quite a bit harder to find. And I'll tell you, she actually sits really nicely in that little dolly chair that I sold earlier. She does. So she is a sweetheart. Her hair is rooted into her head above, like a lot of composite dollies are. And this would have been her original little outfit. Now, here's the other thing that makes me feel like she's quite a bit older. Usually with Madame Alexander dolls, the little dresses have a tag in them. This would have been her original outfit. And you can see she's got her original bloomers. And what's so cool is she has like a little slip under her dress. And it is 2 pieces from her little bloomers. And then you can see she has the muslin style body, which also indicates she's a bit older. So she is just beautiful, you guys. I fell in love with her. And she is a sweetheart. Here's the back of her hair. All right. We have a little piece right here that's kind of come out of the curl set, but the rest of it is really good. And I think the painting on her eyes is beautiful. And I don't know if you can see right inside her little mouth, there is a tiny piece of felt. Okay. So that is her original felt inside her mouth. Now she is 22 inches from tip of her feet to tip of her head. But when she's sitting, she's more like 12. Okay. And she sits really well. And here's the other thing that I thought was so unbelievable about her. She has soft, molded, like it almost feels like memory foam. Do you remember a long time ago I sold that rabbit and the rabbit had human arms?
Yeah.
Same era.
Same.
era. And I remember thinking that rabbit was like 40s, 50s. And I'm pretty confident that's where our little gal has come from too.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Karen. Lala has hair like hers. So she's just a little precious angel. She is in nice shape for her age. And I feel like, let me show you the back. Her little, here, we'll burp you too. Okay, so her little dress and bloomers and everything are great. There's a sweet little button on one side so you can take her bloomers off. And she's just really in good shape. So I had to get her. I think she's amazing. All right, let's count her down. And I am going to start a countdown. Here we go, my friends. 15, 14, 13. She's helping me.
Yeah.
12, 11. Come on. Here we go. 10. She's getting sleepy. Good night.
Good night. Peekaboo.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look how her eyes opened.
Oh,
Didn't.
So realistic.
I know. I think she's wonderful. And she's beautiful. She's a big girl, too. She's pretty good size. KB, I see you're just in case. Thank you so much, darling. Trina, I see you're in just in case. Thank you so much. And we are going to find Miss Lala a home today, Karen. Look, we're finding her a home. All right. Who's it going to be, Lala? Where are you going? You're going to go to KB. KB, congratulations for 41. Right. She is coming to you. She is so sweet. She's one of my favorites I've sold in a while.
Yeah.
She's cute.
Awesome. Congrats. All right. So let's go. I'm gonna go from baby dolls to rollers. How about that?
Yes. Sounds good.
Okay. So I have a choice here for 12, and I'm going to start with the metal one. So we have all of these are going to be 72 inches long, the folding carpenter rollers, very old, and they are very used. So like most, you'll see when you get deeper into the roller, all the writing is a little bit easier to see, but usually on the outside, the first set are generally pretty torn up. Well, thank you, Lisa. So it does go all the way out. So I'm not going to undo any of them all, but just wanted to show you. And then this one, I believe, is made by, I should have written it down. Okay, Woodmark. So this one's made by Woodmark, metal. And I've rarely see these. So I think that one is a little bit more collectible, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Second one in choice, we have Revere. So this one's made by Revere. Focus.
You doing it. There it goes.
And on this side as well. So this one's the Revere with the white wood, 72 inches, made in USA. And now on this one, you can see it is a little bit thinner. And then this one is also 72 inches, but you can see it's thicker. That's the only difference. They do both extend out the same amount. They just use thinner pieces of wood for this one. Mm-hmm. And that one was the Revere. So this one right here is Craftsman. So we have the Craftsman all in white, and that's in really good condition as well. I always keep the patina on these guys. Yeah, you can make a star, you can make a Christmas tree, you can make a lot of things. I have one in my bathroom, just kind of abstract, going like this, and stuff kind of intermingled in it. So you could do a lot of great things with these. And I have one more for this choice. I have just happened to get lucky and find some good ones. And this one is just the brown wood, which is pretty awesome. Oh, yeah. This one is Lufkin. You can kind of see it. Of course, it's really worn down.
Yeah.
And this one actually shows it has an extension. Let's see. What does that say? Oh, you could add an extension. Yeah. So really great condition on this one as well. These usually are pretty worn down. And those are your choices. So we have the metal, and the metal is made by Woodmark. So Woodmark, Lufkin, and then we have Craftsman, and then Revere. So all different makers, all a little bit different, but they're all the same tool used way back in the day. So I'm going to go ahead and count down. Thank you guys so much. And I remember using these when I was a kid, helping my dad because he painted signs and stuff. So
we lived in Missouri, our last house before we moved here. We had one of these in the basement on the wall, And
Yeah.
I hadn't made a star out of it, but it was my grandpa's. So I had it just kind of like zigzaggy, wonky hanging on the wall, and I loved it.
Yep. And that's the one that's in my bathroom now.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So Sandra, thank you. And Lizzie and Susan Lynn, thank you all so much. This is for choice. And I'm going to start the countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. It's like having Tinker toys, that type of thing.
These are great. They're functional. They're also useful. They're also decorative.
Very decorative.
Okay, so Karen's the first person at 17. Spotty's got it just in case. There's Lizzie. All right. That's cool still. I'm glad you have yours. I have my grandfather's.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
I have my grandpa's original
carpenter's box.
Yeah, carpentry box, which is so special to me. I love it.
All right. So there's the bid end. So Lizzie had the high bid of 18, but Red Spotty Mushroom had it just in case. So for 19, Red Spotty Mushroom and Karen Lord, your 26 JIC came in after the bid. So we'll do this this way. So Red Spotty Mushroom, let me know if you want metal, wood, small white, big white. We'll do it that way.
Metal, wood, small white, big white. All right. So Spotty has got first choice. Then second choice is going to be Lizzie.
Yes.
And third choice is going to be Miss Karen Lord. Okay.
Perfect.
And then fourth choice would be Franny if everybody takes one. So
Red Spotty wants the wood.
Okay.
Gotcha for that one. And that's
the one I used to have on the wall. Yeah.
Yep, that's the Lufkin.
And then behind Spotty was Lizzie.
Lizzie. So we'll do metal, small white, big white.
And then Karen, and then Franny.
Perfect.
Okay.
And I'll start writing this down now. So let's see. Thank you guys.
Are there politics on tonight? I haven't even paid attention to the news, and we don't need to talk about what it is, but
no.
I was just wondering that, yeah, there may be something on tonight. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Sherry. No worries.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Karen Lord.
Karen Lord.
Karen Lord, it is you, and then Lizzie, and then Franny. So Karen, Lizzie, and Franny, let us know what you would like to do.
And we're doing metal, small white, big white.
Okay, and we'll just wait for you guys in the comments. Let David know, and then we'll communicate with you in the comments. Thank you, guys.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, I have some designer scarves, and I'm going to start these at $10 each. Now, each one has just a little something, okay? And by that, I mean like a little defect or a little smudge or something, okay? So that's why I'm just starting these at $10 each, but these are all really nice. They're all from the 60s. And the first one up is this one, and it's so cute. This one is made by Paoli. And it has just a little, let me show you where is it, right there. And it's going to be hard to see, but it's kind of like a little, it's not a hole, but it's what I would call a run in the silk. And it is, again, if you're familiar with the Paoli brand, this is a long scarf that would be great for your hair. And it is kind of rectangular in shape. All right, so that's going to be choice number one. And what I think is really neat about the design on this is it's a paisley, right? But if you look closer, that's actually a tree. And I think the design on this one is just so good. And you know those colors suck me in. I love the girly colors. Okay, so that's option number one. Okay. Option number two is made by Anne Klein, which, as you know, is a great brand. This one is all silk as well. And the only issue with it is it has a little schmutz on it right there. All right. So again, not a deal breaker, especially if you fold these and wear them. But it is all silk. And I love the lilac and the orange and the fuchsia with the red. I think this color combo is spectacular. I just love this. Again, made by Anne Klein, and it is silk and so pretty. So this is option 2. Option number 3 is made by Vera Newman, which is one of my absolute favorite designers. And here is her signature down at the bottom. And this one is also, I think, this one is polyester, and it is made in Japan. There's your original Vera tag. Okay, and look how pretty this is. If you're into neutrals, I have those days where I feel like wearing all grays and browns. Look how gorgeous this is. Kind of like a watercolor fan smudge, and it's grays and browns. Really, really pretty. Nice and long again, too. If you like to wear these, you know how I wear hair scarves all the time. These are perfect and just beautiful. So Vera Newman is number 3. And I have another Vera Newman, and that one does not have any issues, by the way. Number 3 has no issues. Number 4 has just a little schmutz on it. Again, I just want you to know it's there. You can barely see it, but I want you to know it's there. And this is marked Vera as well. This one came from the Frank Lloyd Wright house. If you remember my video on it, it came from there. And look at the design on this. It's kind of like the brown and gray one. It's those brush strokes, and it's got like a periwinkle and an aqua and like a royal blue. It's just gorgeous. Really, really pretty. And this one, I think, let's see here. This is 52% vinyl, V-I-N-A-L, and 48% silk. So this is like a silk blend. Okay.
Awesome.
And this is option number 4. So this is all of them. Okay. And I'm going to hold them all up again so you can see them. And this is going to be for choice. And I just love these. So this is the first one. It's Paoli, P-A-I. No, I'm sorry, P-A-O-L-I. Okay. So we've got the Paoli that's first. We've got the Anne Klein silk that is second. We've got the Vera gray and brown, which is third. And then we have the Vera, oh, come back. It fell. We have the Vera blue one, which is fourth. Okay. So let's do a countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid in on these pretties.
Thank you, Franny.
I love the vintage scarves. I like them for my hair. My grandma always used to wear one over her perm. She was so stylish. Les, I see you're just in case. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. David, did you get through your rulers?
Just now.
Okay.
I'm sure that's why I'm not really talking. I'm trying to.
You're okay. You're all right.
On.
No worries. Thank you guys so much.
Okay. Got you guys. Thank you so much.
And there's my bid in from Holly. All right. So Les, you're just in case would give you first choice at 18. So let me know if you want 1, if you want 2, 3, 4. Okay. Or you can take multiples. Kelly, you're right behind her at 17. And then Audrey Patterson, you're right behind Kelly at 15. And Les, you're behind her. So if I just called your name, stay tuned in the comments so we can get it quickly figured out.
Les wants 1 and 3.
Okay. 1 and 3. Whoopsie. 3 going to Les.
All right. And then Kelly Smith passed. And next up is Audrey.
Audrey, do you want Anne Klein, which was number 2, or Vera Blue, which was number 4?
And then after that, if Audrey passes, would be Robin Watson at 12.
Okay, great. Thank you guys so much. I have so enjoyed finding these groovy 60s patterns. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
That's okay, Audrey. No worries. No worries. Who was behind her?
Robin Watson.
Robin. Okay. So, Robin, if you want 2 or 4, 4 or 2, just let me know.
And I believe that was everybody.
Okay, thank you guys.
Robin wants blue.
Okay, perfect. And this one is available if anybody wanted it. All right, thank you guys.
Perfect. All right, Sarah, I have a choice, and I'm starting this off at $20 for the choice.
Okay.
And okay, so I'm going to show you all together, and then I'll pull the marbles out. So I do have my marbles with me. I have 40.
You haven't lost them yet?
I haven't lost them yet.
Okay.
So I have 40 vintage marbles in here, and this glass actually helps me show you. So some of them do glow, and so we're definitely going to show you that in a second here. There's no issues with the glass marbles, nice vintage ones, and I've got those in there as a choice. So that's going to be your first choice. And let's go ahead and just try to show you as many of these as possible in the dish. So you can see you've got the oranges, yellows, greens, blues, as well as some, do we have any pinks in there? Let's see. Yeah, there's a little, like almost a peach kind of color. So all those are in there. Beautiful marbles. And let's see if I can get them to glow on camera. So you can see there is some that are glowing in there. There's that orange one is glowing, some of the yellows and some of the greens. Not all of them will glow, but they are all vintage glass marbles. So the marbles are going to be a choice, and there are 40 total. And I didn't have a bowl to put these in. Dang it. I'm going to have my marbles everywhere. Oh, I got it. So this is why we use vintage. Okay, so we're going to put them in the ice bucket, little plastic thing. So that's going to be your first choice there. The second choice is this beautiful glass piece, and I had never heard of this, so I learned something new today. This piece right here, it does have its original sticker right here at the bottom. I haven't even cleaned this piece of glass, so if you see some smudge, that's just because it's not been cleaned. But it says on there, Vitreria, Italian glass. And it's Lux, Lux. And when I looked that up online, there are some high dollar pieces. This one right here is what is considered a compote or a single server type of glass. It did not ever have a lid. There's just the regular rim here. It's choice for the glass piece or the marbles, yes. And a beautiful design. You can see the line work on there. And a very, this makes me think of, what is that, Devo type of thing?
Yeah, you must whip it. Or it's kind of beehive-y too.
Beehive-y too, yeah.
Have a beehive going on. I think that's cool.
Oh, and there is a glow. I just realized I should check. There is just a little bit of glow under the 365 black light. So you do have some clarity going on in this glass piece. It's not a glowing piece, but very, very pretty. Yeah, very trippy. Woo! So this piece right here measures right at, giggity, I didn't say it. I didn't measure it. 5 inches. 5 inches tall. And yeah, beautifully. I think so too, KB. They look great together. I'm going to show you like this one more time so you can see those marbles.
Make them glow.
Don't want to lose my marbles. Oh, now that it's in this little container, it'll do a little bit better.
There you go.
So you can see, and they're all in there, and they're just on top of each other, but they have a great glow on the yellows and the oranges and some of the greens. So
and how many marbles? There's
40 marbles, 40. Yeah. And then this beautiful glass is the other choice. So we'll go ahead and start counting down. Sandra Smith, thank you so much for your bid. And I'm going to keep it out of the glass just because I don't want to make dangerous glass sounds. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Yeah, put your pudding in there. Put in a little ice cream thing. You could definitely use it as a server, but it would look great in a bar too if you wanted to put your sweeteners in there or stir sticks. A lot of things you can do. Stir sticks. And once again, great marbles. And there's our bid in. So Robin, congrats. You have first choice. let me know if you would like the blue glass, or if you would like 40 of my marbles. If you want to take 40 of my marbles or my blue glass Devo cap.
Do you think these are your last marbles?
These are not my last marbles. There's more.
Okay,
so thank you so much, Robin. I got you for the marbles. And Sandra Smith, let me know if you want Devo hat glass. And if not, you can just say pass.
yes.
The black will be better. Just trying to get that color to pop.
Portlandia, I missed that. That was a good.
Portlandia was such a good show.
We used to watch that years ago.
Yeah.
Yep. Love it. Love it. Love
No worries, Sandra. Not at all. Okay. Thank you, Robin. And I'll bring this back for the recap.
Okie dokie. Yeah. Fred Armisen was.
Yeah. He's hilarious.
Brilliant. Funny guy. Documentary now too. I don't know if you guys if you were Portlandia people, I'm sure you watched Documentary Now with Bill Hader and Fred Armisen. Hilarious. My favorite one is the Grey Gardens episode. If you've ever actually seen Grey Gardens, you have to watch the parody that they did of it. Oh my God. It's hysterical. Okay. Next up for me is this amazing Edward Gorey Amphigory 2. And this was written in 1975. And the only issue with it is a little binding. It's basically just pulled up right there. Nothing that's a deal breaker. The binding is fine. And then this has an inscription from Michelle, Christmas 2000. But the book itself dates to 1975 and was printed in 1975. So if you are familiar with Edward Gorey, I love his weirdness and darkness. I'm starting this at 12. And hi, Catworm. So hippity whippity, oxabrick, flippity flippity, sargum thip, thap, thu, thumble boy, stumble by, Isenfuss, rambly rumbly. It's all like a bunch of short stories. And the illustrations are amazing. And a lot of times, if you're familiar with Edward Gorey's stories, these books don't always have happy endings. His tales are sometimes dark. Sometimes somebody loses a marble. There's a story about the devil in here, gave a sudden leap and struck Miss Quill of all a heap.
Right, Lizzie.
And the entire thing is illustrated with these hilarious little shorts. She cindered toast and rotted silk, corroded tin, and curdled milk. It's kind of think Shel Silverstein, but a little darker. And headed on down to Douteville. I'm not going to say the word anymore. Puttyville. She did her neighbors' forms in wax and stuck them full of pins and tacks. Then they expired with frightful pains inside their bowels, lungs, and brains. So usually these end with death. Okay. This is not something you want to give like a little kid that is not, fully acquainted.
Not ready for that.
Some dark themes. Okay. I'm talking like 13 years and older, probably on this book. The abandoned sock. So, and again, look at the little dude with the socks. Okay. These illustrations are just hysterical. So there's the little abandoned socks. One summer morning, a sock on the line decided that life with its mate was tedious and unpleasant. It persuaded the clothespin to relinquish its hold and blew away on the next breeze. Anyway, all of these stories are quirky, funny, silly, twisted, dark. If you're a Tim Burton fan, you're going to love this.
Yeah, that's a good way to put
it. Which I am. So this is right up my alley. To make all serious men mad. But it's all also kind of got quirky humor to it. So it's not like heavy. It's just goofy. So a lot of fun. I highly recommend these books if you have never read an Edward Gorey story or short compilation stories. Definitely check it out. Good stuff. So I'm going to start a countdown, you guys. We are at 13 with Spotty Mushroom. Here's the backside. Okay. Again, this book is from 1975, and it was, I guess, gifted in the year 2000, which is why the inscription.
Nice.
The author introduces two small, distant, ageless, and wholly imaginary relatives. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end.
A bid in. Sorry.
Yes. Very Tim Burton. You have a friend who collects Gorey. Yes.
Yeah.
They're very, very popular. And when you find one, you grab them. They're amazing books. Spotty Mushroom, I see you're just in case. Rosy Clover, I see you're just in case. Thank you, ladies, so much. And thank you, everybody, for being here. It's 9 o'clock in the mountains, which I know means it's 11 on the East Coast. So for those of you that are still here, 168 of you, thank you so, so much.
Yes.
Please make sure that you subscribe to hubby and subscribe to myself. The links are in the description of the video. Yeah, these are so much fun. Okay, there is my bid in. So Spotty, this is coming to you for 16. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, I have a choice coming, and it's going to be for 18. Sorry, 18 for choice. And I have glass, and I have some folk art Tenala. So this is a beautiful Tenala piece. It is signed, let's go the right way. It is signed Tenala and by the artist. And I do believe this is either a swan or a goose. Either way you go, I think it's pretty cool.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, it's a nice one. Beautiful Tenala piece with great earth tones. That's what I like about this one. You've got the browns, greens, and then, of course, the blues. So just a really nice piece. And he's angry. He's like, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Him's angry.
Nice condition. No issues at all. So that is your first piece in choice. And then I have a glass piece that I'm super excited about. I could not find a maker. It is a seagull and has a beautiful base that reminds me of some Swedish pieces, but also some of the other glass makers. So I do not know who made this. It has great clarity. It does have some green glow. So you can see the green glow. So it is a high quality, nice clarity piece. No issues with the wings. And he stands really nice. So great piece if you are looking for something for your mermaid bathroom, or if you like seagulls or birds. It's just a different one. And they go up there if you find this online, although they didn't have a maker, which is pretty funny. And so there we go. I'll just set them together. And yeah, you could probably call this a duck. Go duck, duck, goose, swan, whatever. Yeah,
I think it could be a duck or a goose.
Yeah.
Probably
And
with the neck. Yeah.
Yeah. And there we go. I'll just show you how he stands. The seagull stands fine. No balance issues on that. Would definitely sit beautifully in with your glass collection if you have small glass pieces. That was a lucky drop. Won't do that again. And we'll get the ducks or the goose's head in. I don't know. Duck, duck, goose. I don't know, guys. You tell me. But I just know it is a real Tenala piece, which is amazing. Not a frog, Karen. Not a frog. How much wine do you have? All right. I'm not even going to balance this on the board anymore. The bird is really making me stressed, so I can't even make words. So, yeah, beautiful, beautiful piece. No damage issues. Measures right at 3.5 inches tall. And our duck, duck, goose is 6 inches long. So I saw Patsy in at 18 and Linda in at 20. Thank you all so much. This is for choice, and I'm counting down now. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I see Susan in at 22. Thank you so much. And once again, this is for choice. David.
So You know how we always miscount somehow with
You
items?
do? Yeah.
I have 2 pieces left, right?
Yeah, I have like 7. Just
Oh,
kidding. No, I'll check in a second. So,
okay.
Linda, I see you're just in case of 30, and Patsy's just in case of 29. So for 30, Linda, let me know if you want birdie or duck, duck, goose. And then you can always do both. And then Patsy will be next up. And then after that will be Susan. Susan Lynn. Okay, so yeah, balanced for sure.
That's a cute name, Dawn. I like the name Bombay. That's
Yeah.
for your kitty. At least she's not destructive. That's good. Yeah.
Right. They can be naughty. Okay, Linda, I got you for Goosey. And then let's see, Patsy for 29. Let me know if you like our bird, our seagull. And once again, it does have the glow. Just showing that it does have that good clarity going on.
And then if Patsy says no and wants to pass, it's going to Susan Lynn.
Okay.
All righty. And Patsy and Susan, we will wait to hear from you on the little bird.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Locate my other piece. There it is. All right.
Okay, no worries, Patsy. And so then, yeah, if Patsy passed, so don't know where it went.
Susan Lynn.
Thank you, Susan Lynn.
Yes.
Let me know in the comments if
you're passing too.
Okay. All right. So I think that was everybody. So I can bring it back for the recap.
Okay, great.
Thank you, guys.
So I have a piece of Ridgway pottery. Never had found that before. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. I do want to let you know it's in as is condition. Okay. But nevertheless, it's a pretty awesome piece. And this might be a toothbrush holder too. You just never know. So here is the repair. Okay. It's not crazy noticeable. It's right here kind of on the edge on that lip. And here is the piece. Okay. Ridgway pottery, family manufactured, Staffordshire pottery. Okay. So here is the info on the bottom. And you can see this is made in England as well. And it is absolutely gorgeous. So this particular brand of Ridgway is early Royal Doulton. It was later part of Royal Doulton, like in 1972, Royal Doulton bought them out. But this particular piece does date to the 1920s. So it is an antique piece. I'm going to show it to you up close and we'll get in.
What's your starting price?
16.
Okay.
16 on this piece, and that's because of the repair right there. All right. Again, not a huge deal breaker, and the inside still looks good. So it's not like it's chipped to death, which is why I still went ahead and got it. Karen said it's popular in Canada. Interesting. That's cool. Now, do you think this is a toothbrush holder too, like that other piece? I would be absolutely amazed if it was. Yeah, these are so stunning, and I love the blue and white. You've got roses all throughout, and this is just a lovely piece of Ridgway pottery. Ridgway is going to be a little harder to find, and this is, again, that is their symbol. So it says iron, is that Ironway, England, Royal Semi-Porcelain. And this took some help to find this too. Karen helped me on this one too, because this is a harder piece to find as far as the antique Ridgway pottery. And it is just lovely. It's really cool. And I had a little plant, again, stuck down in here. That kind of takes away from it, in my opinion, because this is a standalone kind of piece. So definitely looks really beautiful. Look at those roses. I'm showing you the side view.
Yeah, tattoo designs for sure.
Yeah. Definitely beautiful with those lines. It definitely looks 1920s, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, exactly, Lucinda. I agree. Tattoo designs for sure. So I'm going to start a countdown, you guys. This is a great piece. I will tell you size-wise, it is 5.5 inches tall. The top spout is 3 inches and the base is 4 inches. Yes, another rare one. Dawn, it came from the same estate sale as the Doulton Burslem piece that I showed earlier. Yep. And I'll bring the Doulton Burslem back for the recap if you missed it. So I'm going to start a countdown. Thank you so much, Karen, for the bid. Yes, it is one that is harder to find when we are talking about the English porcelain. It is really stunning. And again, Ridgway Pottery family manufactured Staffordshire pottery. So that's why this is a valuable piece and just beautiful. And again, another estate sale find for me. All right, Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I am looking for that bid end. Thank you so much. I do not know what the Athol means or stands for. I have no idea. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, this is very valuable, worth quite a bit more. And again, I started it low because it's got an issue. Karen, it's coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Congrats, Karen. All right, guys, I'm bringing some knives. You guys ready for some knives?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Lemmy, you want to help me? Okay, Lemmy's going to help me. You can leave your lady. Leave your lady.
Knives, watch out.
All right, so he's bringing his key. Okay, so first up, we have, come on, Lemmy. We have a little knife on the choice. We have a little knife and, of course, skeleton key on a keychain. That is going to be your first choice. I'm going to open up this little knife. Now, look at that, how small it is.
It's so tiny.
They're from the 50s. They were definitely popular in the 40s and 50s. Every little boy and every little man or big man, whatever, wanted one of these. Little pocket knife, keychain knife. So this one just is all white. And actually, let me look. It's more like a plastic on the outside of this one. And then the rest is metal. It is not sharp. So you're not going to cut anybody too bad with that. So this is your first choice together. I think these great hanging together up on a wooden piece or anything like that. The second one, I agree. Second one is this one. And I'm keeping it all together because this is how we found it at the estate sale. And it has what probably had a name or something on here. And it's just a little pin. And it comes with beer. And of course, this little knife, and then some reason garlic. So someone liked beer, garlic, and they wanted to cut someone afterwards.
I'm like, is that a rutabaga? What the hell is that?
Right. It looks like a.
That's so silly.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
And then this one has like the what is that? The stone.
Mother of pearl.
Mother of pearl. Yeah, mother of pearl on this one. And does this one just have the one blade? Yeah. This one has the one blade. This one definitely has been used a little bit more. On the tip, you can see it's a little less sharp.
Hi, Kathy.
But great little things from back in the day. How you doing, Kathy? And I don't know if, for me, when I was a little boy, that is all that I wanted was a little knife, like my dad or grandpa, because they always had a knife in their little pocket. And these are extremely collectible, these little knives. They did get kind of beat up and destroyed in the pockets with the change and all that. And the knives measure right at 1.5 inches long.
I think, yeah, the little pin again. These are estate sale finds, and I love this kind of stuff. They got loosened it. I was thinking the same thing, either celluloid, or otherwise. I'm not sure.
Yeah, on this one, it's like a flat. And it would be too old to probably be plastic. So it's probably a celluloid or something, but it's not a stone or a marbly.
Maybe Bakelite. I haven't sniffed it. I can usually tell if you rub it and make it.
Oh, it's Bakelite.
It'll smell like formaldehyde.
Yeah, it's Bakelite.
Okay.
Yep.
You can tell. You can always tell when it is.
Yeah. This one did say something at one point, but I couldn't get.
Pull it back just a little bit. There you go. Huh.
Yeah, it said something at one point. I don't know. But you can definitely take the charms off of the pin if you wanted to. But I just wanted to keep it together. And it's not going to really display very well on this.
Your knife and turnip or beer knife and rutabaga, or beer knife and garlic. We don't.
I know. Yeah. Who knows? But you know, I like littles, and when you can have a little that actually does something, there's something about that. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
So these are for choice. Sandra, thank you so much for your bid. And I'm going to start a countdown. 15, 14. Yeah, I think a name tag. 13, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. One of these days, I'll also do a video showing I've got a big stack of keys that have some old skeleton keys as well as tools, those little itty bitty tools. Those were just very collectible back in the day, but now they are, again, junk drawer type of stuff, you know.
Maybe I don't know. I feel like they all have the same jump rings. So I don't know this in it. It's wild though. It was in the case at an estate sale. We got these out of the case and looked at them and we were like, oh, they're so tiny and fun.
I was like, we have to get them.
Yeah. And I know a lot of you guys collect littles like we do. So
yeah. So Sandra, just let me know if you want both. You can always do. Let me know if you want name tag or the one with the key. But I don't think we had the bid end yet. We'll wait for that bid end to come in. Knife with key, okay. We'll see if there's any more bidding going.
No, I think that was it.
We just need our bid end just to be verified.
Proper, yes.
Proper. We need to be proper. Okay, thank you so much, Holly. So Sandra, I got you with the knife with the key. Really cool. Thank you. No worries, Holly.
Little beer.
You're doing awesome, Holly.
We keep little beer. That's fine. We could keep little beer. All righty. I have another piece of Italian pottery because I told you I'm on my Italian pottery jag, and I love it. And this one I picked up because the shape was so different. You're okay, Holly. No worries. And this is a piece of Deruta. It is a triangle shape. Now, FYI, this has a little, it's not really a chip. It's just a place where it's not glazed. So like what's funny is there's no, like when you run your thumb over it, there's not actually like an indentation like a chip. It's really like a mist glaze spot. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And then up here there is, it looks like some kind of a piece that somebody has tried to color over their little whatever. And I'm wondering if maybe this had a stopper, like a cork stopper or something at some point. I don't know. Yeah. I am just starting this little guy at $12. And again, this is another estate sale find. Of course, made in Italy. Great piece. And what drew me in was the shape. I really like the shape. And I love the teal around the bottom, the top, and the center. And if you're familiar with Deruta pottery, no two pieces are the same.
Correct.
So really, really neat. Look at the top too.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Well, and that's what's so wild. When I found this piece that's Deruta, I was like, there's no way that's Deruta. But what I did was I looked up online, and the signature on the bottom here matches exactly on the other Deruta pieces. Yeah. And that's how I was able to know for sure.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and I found because there are other shapes like this that are Deruta, and I found that design. But again, no two are the same. They're all slightly different. Yeah. So hand painted, beautiful Italian pottery piece. Now this one measures, let me tell you, 4.5 by 6. So 6 inches tall, 4.5 wide. Groovy little piece, would look great amongst all of your different colorful glass or wood. Again, I love mixing the organics together. So here we go, guys. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for a bid in. It's a great piece. Thank you so much for your bids. And thank you so much, everybody, hanging out tonight. Yeah. So much fun. I know. If we all had our Italian villas, right?
Right.
Thank you. Thank you.
there's our bid in.
All right, and there is the bid end. Thank you so much, Robin Watson, coming to you for 12 score. Congrats.
All right, if Gavin's still in the house, I picked this because I was thinking of you, not for you to purchase, but just I was thinking of your setup and all that. It's just so cool. And I got this at an estate sale, and it looked like it hadn't hardly been used. So I'm starting this off at $18. Excuse me. And it is the realistic super cardioid dynamic microphone with its original box.
That's funny.
And so they had a record collection and a couple of different turntables as well as setups. So this is the mic. It is untested by me. Now it was with all of his turntable and everything, and it was with its box. So I do believe it is in. It's either never been used or it was used very properly. There are no dings on the wire mesh all the way around. So if you were wanting to, have a karaoke night with your sing a song, that type of thing, you can have a karaoke night and actually use some vintage stuff. Total score. Oh, thanks, great, Gavin. Yeah, I thought it was really awesome. I couldn't leave it behind, even though I don't have a system for it. It does come with its original cord cable. You can see it's in good condition. And it is the screw-on type, so you're not going to have that static pop-in if you do like to do stuff like that. So you fit it on, screw it down, and then that way when you're moving around, it's not going to disconnect. So,
cool.
Yeah, and so you have the different, the on and off switch, made in Japan. But just beautiful piece. It could be a display piece if you wanted to do something like that. I mean, you can do some really cool stuff like hanging the mic. It does not light up, but you know what? I bet it glows under black light. Just kidding. But I don't know. It's just really cool. And if you've always wanted to, pretend like you're like an evangelist, you could, hey, y'all, you do that type of thing. You want to sing some country, low dark places. You could do the whole thing. Yeah. I don't know. So $18, I believe. Yes, $18. That's a good price for this. And it is a collectible piece. Just thought I'd bring it to see if anybody was interested, but also just wanted to show you guys. And I kind of wanted to show Gavin, so kind of being a nerd. But yeah, I love this. And so I don't know. I might start with my accessories and then work my way up to a turntable and speaker system. Low dark places.
I know. I'm like, well, here's the thing. We don't really listen to country music, so David has no idea.
Well, no, but most country songs have low dark places that they go into, and then they come out really happy, talking about Rainbow Land.
What?
I don't know. I need food. No, I'm kidding.
What?
All right, guys. So we're going to be passing the plates around in just a second. If you don't mind, dig in deep. Lemmy has a new girlfriend. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and drop the mic.
Yes, mic drop and Coleman out. Very good. That was probably my favorite thing you've shown all evening. That was really good.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Okay, so remember, David, when I said, hey, I think I messed up my items?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I'm done. Do you was that your last one?
Yep.
Okay. So I did count right. Okay, good. Because I was like, man, I've hosed up something, but I think we're good. All right. So this is the part of this show. For those of you that are still here, all 166 of you, thank you. And we are going to go into our big hot recap. Okay. So what that means is during the recap, we are going to show you the things that did not sell earlier. We're going to give you the price. And if you would like to claim them, just say the name of the item and the price. The name and the price, so we don't get confused on what's being claimed. And if more than one person is interested in an item, we'll turn it into a quick auction and do a countdown. Okay? So, David.
Yes.
Would you like to go first, or do you want me
to? I'm down to recap first.
Okay, I'm going to put you up here so you can recap first.
All right, so you saw the mic. I'm actually going to hold on to it for now. But if anybody wants it, it was $18 for the microphone, because I'm not going to do that to you guys. If anybody wants this, $18 It's untested, but it's from an estate sale, and I do believe we're probably in good hands there.
Yeah.
So there's that piece. Next piece was, oh yeah, let's bring my bird out. So we have this cute little seagull, blown glass seagull, and I'm asking $20 on him. He is a good quality piece. I don't know who made it. Judging by the bottom, I really don't know, but very nicely done, fine blown glass. So $20 seagull if interested. Mermaid bathroom.
Jonathan Livingston seagull, very nice.
And then I also have this beautiful rainbow glass. This is a rainbow glass pitcher. Measures right at 6 inches tall, and it does have that nice glow. So we'll just show you. We've got the glow all the way through, but really down at the bottom and in the handle.
Really
so,
good.
This is going to be $26. $26 for rainbow glass pitcher in the Amberina, and you just put rainbow 26. And let's see here. I know I had more. Let's see what I got here. No. Just stick with me, guys. I promise. Oh, I'm on it. So I had another pocket knife choice. Where did I put it? Okay, see, I'm just shoveled. All my stuff is everywhere now.
Same.
So this cool knife on the hanger with the beer and the garlic for whatever reason. And that is $20. $20. And just put it in knife 20. It does have the blade, and it has all those pieces attached. I'll show you there. And it's 1.5 inches long as far as the knife goes. So $20, and just put in knife 20. And then I think that was almost it. Oh, I've got this blue glass piece. And this is made by Vitruria Lux, made in Italy. And it is $18 for this beautiful blue glass. It's a compote, or it can be used as a glass for, snacks, whatever you want to do with it. It's just a beautiful piece, nice clarity, and it does have its original tag. Just put blue glass.
Bucky said that he feels like it would be good for Easter.
It would be good for Easter. Would you poop your eggs in there? Yeah. All right, Lizzie, I got you for the blue glass. Oh, Les is also in. So I'm going to go ahead and do a real quick countdown. Lizzie is in at 18. So Les, if you want to get in, it would be at 19. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
And if nobody breaks the tie, it'll just be the person that came in first, which is Lizzie.
Correct. And thank you guys so much. So we'll just wait. Lizzie right now is in at 18. I dropped a nail.
Okay, there's the bid in. So, Les, congrats. No, wait, I'm sorry. It's going to Lizzie. My bad.
Lizzie for 18. Okay, I got you, Lizzie. Let me write that down real quick.
So Lizzie for 19. Apologies. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yes. And then I think I had one more piece. Let's see.
No worries.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so 18. And that was Lizzie.
19 to Lizzie.
18. She was 18.
Honey. Oh, well, she
was
right. Okay. My bad. Gotcha.
Oh, Abingdon. This is my last piece. My bad. Abingdon, USA Pottery. Beautiful vase. And I have this at 36. Made between the mid 30s into early 50s. I think 1950 was actually when
34 to 50.
Yeah, I think 50 was when they closed. So this measures right about 7 inches tall. Beautiful piece done by Abingdon right there on the bottom. So just put in blue vase 36 if interested. And that was everything for me.
Awesome. All right.
Thank you all.
So I have a recap coming. And I had this awesome Italian pottery piece, super mid-century, fabulous. It is Italian, and it is 28 if anybody is interested. I was going to include the little butterflies if you want them. It is 10.5 inches tall, and it is so cool. This is Fantoni style. If not Fantoni, it is just signed Italy. but super cool vintage vase. Gotcha, Les. Thank you so much. And was there anybody else in on that before I write it down, David?
That's it. That's it.
Okay. All right, cool. Les, thank you so much. It's awesome. I love that piece.
It is.
Okay, I had the antique Doulton Burslem piece, which is technically Royal Doulton. And this was made between 1886 and 1902. I was including the ceramic flowers with it. They come out and they are wired, FYI, so not a part of the vase. This is a black iris vase, again, made between 1886 and 1902.
Wow.
Henry James Doulton bought the factory in 1878. Oh, there's the marking on the bottom. And this is Doulton Burslem. They moved the factory to Burslem, and then later it became Royal Doulton. So very rare, beautiful piece. Someone said it was a toothbrush holder. I had never heard that, and I couldn't find this in my research. So 48, and that would include the flowers if anybody would like to claim the Burslem piece. And then I had the Anne Klein silk scarf. It has a little smudge on it, and that would be $10. If anybody wants the silk scarf, it is beautiful. And we do have the original Anne Klein tag, as well as it is signed with the Anne Klein logo right here. Okay, 1960s silk scarf, $10. And then let's see here. I think that might be it. Yeah, that is all for me.
Raquel said pitcher.
That was yours.
Really? Oh, maybe in a okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you for the rainbow glass pitcher. Thank you. I'll write that down for you.
Okay, let me get this all back together. There we go. All right. So if anybody else wants to claim anything, or you're watching this on the replay, and there was something that was not claimed, like that amazing Burslem piece,
yeah,
definitely hit me up, because I'm probably going to throw that one on eBay. I don't really have an audience for this on Instagram. So this will probably go to eBay unless anybody wants to snag it. Okay. So thank you guys so much for such a great Coleman Collective. Such a fun Sunday night. You guys are amazing. Thank you to my mod squad. And I appreciate all of you guys so much. Huge thank you to our bid ender, Miss Holly Parker. I appreciate you so much, Holly. Thanks for sticking with us. And Lisa, who backed her up. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for sticking with us. I know that is a long night. We went for 3.5 hours tonight.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun stuff to get through, and we really enjoy curating for this sale on Sunday nights. So thank you guys. And I hope, let's see, gosh, this is Sunday. I hope your Monday and the rest of your week go great. I know we have a lot to do this week because we are going to be off the next week. So this week we'll still have all of our sales. You'll see us right back here on Sunday night, and then we'll be off for a week. So my next sale is going to be tomorrow with my girl Enamel Amy. We are going to be doing We Are Vintage, and we'll be on Amy's channel tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
And that is a really fun time. We chat, we have a mystery guest, and then we do a little mini sale at the end. So it's a fun way to kick off Monday. And that will be 4 p.m. Eastern. Amy's channel. Come join us. You'll definitely want to see who the mystery guest is.
Heck
and
yeah.
Sunday nights, that's Mother Tucker Monday. So definitely tune into Jason on Monday night. He has some great guests on his channel every Monday.
Yep.
And he and Bill do a wonderful job of holding down the fort and bringing some really cool stuff. So show them some love. Mother Tuckers is there in the chat. Thank you, Jason. And make sure you're subscribed to them as well. Then after Monday, you won't see us again until Thursday night. We have the Vintage Quartet, and it's the beginning of the month. So that means our girl, Enamel Amy, will also be on Thursday night with Jason, David, and myself. So that'll be 8 p.m. Eastern. Super fun time. And that'll be here on my channel. Okay. So that's Thursday night. And then we'll be back on Sunday, a week from today. And that will be our last show for a week because we're going to be on vacay. We might be celebrating a little something special.
Yeah. And of course, don't forget the Vintage Gents this Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. This week it is on my channel with Mother Tucker's Antiques, my buddy Jason, as always. So 8 p.m. Eastern this Wednesday, we have the 10 offer ups, and then we'll have some quick claims. So definitely check it out and make sure to give a sub to us both.
Yes. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so, and make sure to subscribe to Junk Drunk Mantiques while you are here.
Thanks.
Are you doing a sale on Easter? Is next Sunday Easter? Oh my God. Wait.
Oh man. Is it? Yeah,
Is
it is. It is.
No.
Yes.
Well, shoot.
Well,
Then maybe not.
Just
Let me get back to you on that because
we'll
I'm glad that you said something, you guys. I don't know if we're going to do an Easter sale or not. What do you guys think? We aren't religious, but it could be fun, you know, if we still want to do something Sunday night, if people aren't tied up with family and stuff. So
we'll
tell me what you think. Let us know. Should we do a sale on Easter? I don't know. We'll reconvene and think about it. But yes, you guys, thank you so much for hanging. Thank you, Peter. You're always so kind.
Yeah.
All of you guys that keep positivity going in the chat are here for a giggle and the vintage. Thank you so much. Sherry said, okay, yes, I would come. Karen said no. Okay, we do brunch. I say yes. Okay. Okay, what we might do is hang out for a little bit and chat and then do like a little mini sale next Sunday. We might do that. So we'll think about it. I'll let you know for next week. Because I'd like to do a sale Sunday, but I totally forgot about Easter. So, and Bucky's gonna kill me. It's Easter.
Oh man, and then we put you in the closet.
No, Bucky doesn't go nowhere. I celebrate Easter. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I will not get. Hey, Lemmy, I like your little family.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
That baby cute. I want to bite him. Oh no, Bucky, you can't bite. Okay.
Yeah.
He's feeling like biting the baby lemon.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, we may do a little special Easter edition. You know, Jason, that's a good place to hide him, doll.
Put him in there.
You know, we might do a special Easter edition. Maybe we'll read some kids' Easter books, and David can do a touch and feel book, and then we'll have a little sale or something. You know,
I might just decorate an Easter egg live. You know,
we could eat deviled eggs.
We could get the yolk out of the shell and then paint them. Yeah,
we could totally eat deviled eggs together. I love a good deviled egg. Just saying. So.
Oh yeah, Catworm, you'll have to watch the beginning. Lemmy has a lady and a baby.
Lady and a baby. Definitely go back to the beginning if you missed Lemmy's little family because they're pretty special. So anyway, blah, blah, blah. We could go on forever. Anyway, we'll figure out what we're doing Sunday. Thank you guys for letting us know. And until next time, peace, love, and vintage, you guys. Thanks for hanging with us and have a good night and a